Brah! Me. Where? Oh, there's my model. It doesn't work when the model's late to load in. Ah, fuck. The whole stream's ruined. You gotta throw the whole game out. Sorry, everybody. But hello, actually. It's me, in fact, Rexx. You may have heard of me. Maybe you haven't. I doubt it. Maybe you have. Maybe you haven't? You probably have. I don't see why you wouldn't have. I mean, statistically speaking, if you're seeing this video, you have heard of me. Or not video, stream. Unless you're watching the VOD. The video edited of this stream. Whatever. There's a lot going on here. Speaking of a lot going on, Yakuza. You've heard of me. Yay, that's fun. Awesome. Alright. Thank you for the music. Yeah. We're starting our next Yakuza game tonight. I'm so excited. This one's the 6th. And after this one, I'll probably be taking a little break from Yakuza. The fuck was that? Just until the next game comes out. What? Oh, wow. My computer just went completely black twice. That's an amazing sign. So I don't know much of any. I think 6 I might know the least about as a game. Of all the Yakuza games, just by, like, chance. I don't really, like, intentionally look stuff up about these games. I just kind of learn or see things in passing. No intro. Kiwami 2 also had no intro. And this shares an engine with Kiwami 2. Maybe it's a thing. Yeah, first things first. Yeah. We'll do high. I'm like, look at the details on that man's face. No motion blur. Everything else here looks pretty cool, I guess. Yeah, okay. Alright. Are you gonna stop doing that? Okay, hold on, I want to see something. Cool. Okay. Sometimes games will be like, oh, if you click off the stream or the game, I'm just gonna crash the fucking... Like, I'm not gonna, not crash, but like, I'm just gonna completely black out, and then it's weird and inconvenient for everybody. So again, I've heard very little about this game compared to like what I know about other Yakuza games. I know like the main, I know like one thing about the story really. That's it. A license. Oh, and they have little recaps. How fun. Yeah, so this came out after Kiwami. But I think before Kiwami 2. I actually wanted to read this, but I just wanted to see, like, okay. Okay, no, this came out after Kiwami 2. Okay. You know what? It's been a while. How about we go through a quick little recap of the entire fucking Yakuza series? Except this came out after 0. We're not going to acknowledge 0? Huh. Okay. I don't see why not. You know, every other game not acknowledging 0 makes sense. They all came out before 0. This came out after. We can finally address what many consider to be the best game. Yakuza 1, October 1995. Kamurocho. One of Asia's largest entertainment districts. In this town swirling with desire and violence lived a Yakuza by the name of Kazuma Kiryu. Maybe you've heard of him. A lieutenant advisor to the prestigious Dojima family. I hate Dojima. He was better known as the Dragon of Dojima. He was a rising star, and soon he would take control over a family of his own. Kiryu sided with his best friend and local bitch, Akira Nishikiyama. The two grew up together in Sunflower Orphanage, and swore their oaths to the Tojo clan's Dojima family on the same day. The pair was often joined by Yumi Sawamura, another orphan, whom they treated like a younger sister. I hope they didn't, because it's implied both of them were in love with her, so I don't know why they felt the need to specify younger sister. The happy days of the three of them would get together and drink at the upscale bar Serena are some of Kiryu's fondest memories, but one stormy night, their lives changed forever. Patriarch of the Dojima family, Sohei Dojima, kidnapped Yumi, prompted Nishiki to shoot him in a blind frenzy. I feel like you're skipping over another thing he did to Yumi, but I guess you're not going to address that R word, huh? Kiryu arrived at the scene to find Nishiki still holding the smoking gun. Kiryu made a fateful decision. In order to ensure Nishikiyama could still be around for his little sister, his ill sister, Kiryu took the gun in his hand and sent both Nishikiyama and Yumi out of the building. That day, Kiryu became a patriarch killer, a crime above all crimes in the criminal world of Yakuza. Kiryu was jailed and expelled from the organization, and Yumi, suffering from traumatic memory loss, disappeared from the hospital. How do you lose an amnesiac person at a hospital? The 10 years passed, 10 years in the joint. December 2005, Kiryu emerged from prison to a changed world. Nishikiyama had lost a sister and suffered greatly in the 10 years, mainly his sanity. Had twisted into a monster, obsessed with power and climbing the ranks of the Tojo. I don't remember this at all. I haven't played Kiwami in a while, PP. Also, this is only like, this might take a while actually, but I'm committed. Not even Shintaro Kazuma, patriarch of the Kazuma family and founder of Sunflower Orphanage, a father figure to them both, could stay Nishikiyama's dark transformation. He slicked his hair back to indicate how evil he was getting. In a meeting, the Tojo clan's direct patriarchs, Nishikiyama, now patriarch of his own family, exposed the fact that 10 billion yen had been stolen from the clan's coffers. In the ensuing chaos, the Tojo clan's third chairman, Masura Sera, was murdered off-screen. Kind of thought he'd get a little more dignified death. An assassination attempt was made on Kazuma right before Kiryu's eyes. As the Tojo clan crumbled for the first of many times, Goro Majima, the mad dog of Shimano, began to play in the ashes. That's a funny visual. I know what they mean, but it's like everything's falling down and Majima's just playing in the collapsing building. The conflict nearly escalated into a civil war. It kind of was a civil war, and the shadow of the Nishikiyama family loomed large over the incident. As Kiryu became embroiled in the Tojo clan's conflicts, he continued his search for Yumi, who is still missing after all these years. Seeking clues at Serena, he learned that Yumi had a younger sister by the name of Mizuki. Believing Mizuki to be his only lead, Kiryu plunged into the darkness of the city to find her. Mizuki's trail was no warmer than Yumi's, as all hope began to fade. Kiryu finally caught a break. He encountered a tiny child who claimed to be the daughter of Mizuki. He gave her a gun for some reason. The girl's name was Haruka Sawamura. She's my favorite. Despite being only 9 years old, she came to Kamurocho herself in hopes of finding her mother, Mizuki, like Kiryu. This is already pretty long. I wonder how long it's going to take to recap the events of 5. Haruka, too, had grown up in Sunflower Orphanage, and her aunt Yumi had entrusted her with a pendant said to be worth 10 billion yen. What a specific amount. The criminal underworld. That's Haruka is? Yes! The criminal underworld was drawn to the girl and the pendants like moths to a flame. Kamurocho became engulfed in a conspiracy and betrayal, with Nishikiyama at the heart of all conflicts. In all an attempt to kidnap a tiny child. Look how fucking small she is. She's so tiny. Kiryu and Haruka finally caught up to Kazuma, who was able to explain the whole truth of the incident. Haruka was in fact Yumi's daughter. Mizuki didn't fucking exist, but she was Yumi's alias, created to protect her from a politician by the name of Kyohei Jingu. Not only did the Tojo clan's missing funds actually belong to Jingu, he was also Haruka's pop-pop. Jingu had manipulated the Tojo clan from the shadows in an effort to dispose of his scandalously illegitimate daughter, by which it meant he was gonna fucking kill Haruka. In an effort to chip away at his power, Kazuma, Yumi, and Sera had teamed up to steal his 10 billion yen dollars. To reclaim his money, Jingu singled out Nishikiyama's ambition to become the successor to the late Sera and used that as a means to an end. The two both stood to gain, as Nishikiyama would become the 4th chairman. However, the Tojo clan's true successor was written on the secret will of Sera, with Kazuma as its witness, none other than Kazuma Kiryu. Declaring this to Jingu, Kiryu crushed him and his entire Special Forces unit, and then settled the score with Nishikiyama. He got away with no repercussions for assaulting the 4th? Holy shit, you're right. It says the 4th. The 4th chairman. And so, Kiryu became the 4th chairman of the Yakuza clan. They spell Kazuma and Kazuma. Though that's intentional. It's always bugged me because it confused me when I first got into the series. Kiryu's last name is Kazuma. The man who raised Kiryu is Kazama. Which I hate. It's a letter off. Jeez, Kiryu, what are you gonna do? Fake your own death and change your name by 2 fucking letters to try and hide? What are you, stupid? An explosion rocked the Millennium Tower where the money had been held. As money flooded into the streets, Akiyama got rich off of this, but he doesn't exist yet. The people who Kiryu cared more about than anyone in the world breathed their last. In one night, Kiryu lost his father figure, his brother, and the love of his life. Shit was hard, but he got a tiny child out of the deal, so it wasn't too bad. Yumi, who shielded Kiryu from a bullet fired by Jingu. Nishikiyama, who in his final moments smiled at Kiryu as he fucking exploded. In that moment of despair, Kiryu lost the will to go on, but there in the front of him was Haruka, now the only... Oh my god, that's actually what it is. Like, he had nothing to live for, but Haruka was there for him, and so she became his thing to live for. That's so cute. Kiryu took Haruka's hand. The Dragon Dojima and the girl worth 10 billion yen took their first steps together. Cool, Yakuza 2. December 2006, Kazuma Kiryu became the legendary Yakuza who had ascended to the Tojo clan's 4th chairman and retired the same day. He was in charge for like 3 hours, if even. In the wake of the 10 billion yen incident, the Tojo clan got fucking bodied, having lost its most prominent leaders in the turmoil. The Eye of the Omi Alliance, Western Japan's largest Yakuza organization, turned east to avoid an all-out war. The Tojo clan's 5th chairman, Yukito Tera, the last recap didn't really acknowledge him, told Kiryu of a plan to broker peace with the Omi. They kind of should have. He becomes the 5th chairman. I'm sorry, should I say the 5th chairman? The Omi Alliance made the first move, assassinating Yukio Terada and turning out an all-out war between the two factions into fearsome reality. Without a chairman to lead them, Kiryu took Terada's place as the negotiation table, dragging an unlikely and objectively unqualified candidate back into the fold should things turn toward worse. Daigo Dojima, the man who would go on to do nothing. Daigo was the son of Sohei Dojima. The mark of patricide still hung over Kiryu for his murder. No, it wasn't. By this point, it was cleared up that Kiryu didn't murder him. Nishiki did. I thought everyone knew that at this point, after one, whatever. Oh, there he is. There's the best character. The night before the meeting with the Omi, or the best antagonist at least, the night before the meeting with the Omi Alliance was to take place in Sotenbori, Osaka, Kiryu met a new foe, the Dragon of Kansai, Ryuji Goda. Goda was patriarch of the Go-Ryu clan, and none other than the son of Jin Goda, the 5th chairman of the Omi Alliance. There's only room for one dragon in this world, boasting of grand fireworks about to be set off. As if on cue, the building fucking exploded. Ryu ignited his coup with his own father as the kindling. As the negotiation between Kiryu and Goda began, Ryuji's Go-Ryu clan infiltrated the proceedings, laying bare his desire to conquer the world of the Yakuza. Forced into cooperation with the police, Kiryu began working alongside Kaoru Sayama from the Osaka's PD's 4th Division to stop Ryuji Goda. Through this alliance, it became apparent that a tragedy that occurred over 20 years ago in Kamurocho was connected to them both. It was also apparent that Kiryu would never touch a woman. The Jingwan Mafia, a Korean mainland crime syndicate, was all but wiped out in a raid organized by Sohei Dojima in the early 1980s. Under Dojima's orders, it was none other than Shintaro Kazuma, the man who raised Kiryu, who led the raid. But there were survivors, because Kazuma can't fucking commit to being an assassin, including a very young Ryuji Goda. That's important. The survivors of the massacre desired nothing but revenge, and over 20 years later, the opportunity arose in the chance to envelop the Tojo clan in an all-out East versus West war. One of the massacre survivors was in fact Yukio Terada, who had staged his death in order to set the plot in motion, but to Terada, revenge was both his destiny and his burden. As the events of the massacre came to light, Kaoru Sayama discovered that she was actually the half-sister of Ryuji Goda. As the bonds of blood thickened, so too did it spill. That's a good sentence. Kiryu stood in the center of the pool. That's another good sentence. Peachy! So dramatic, what the fuck? This is a drama series. Peachy, thank you so much for the raid scribbled. Thank you. We're recapping the entirety of the Yakuza franchise. How are you? Oh, you guys have the same color in Twitch chat. That's confusing. No, yeah, it is floral. As the bonds of blood thickened, so too did the spill. Kiryu stood in the center of the pool, seeking to end the cycle of hatred and vengeance. It was only Ryuji Goda who fought not for blood, but for pride. He's so valid for that. Ryuji did nothing wrong, objectively speaking. That's not true, but I feel it. There's only room for one dragon in this world. They have the same... The plot of this game is pretty much they have the same back tattoo, and Ryuji said, well, one of us has to change. And then he died. Oh, you didn't need to change your color, PP. With the schemers and conspirators of the Jingwan plot bleeding out of the picture, Kiryu and Ryuji prepared for a showdown. Okay, so these recaps aren't going into the super nitty-gritty, which is good. I feel like it would take like 20 minutes just to describe the plot of Yakuza 5. Not that I need that. You know, I do need that. Because I realized as I was getting to the end of Yakuza 5, it's like, wow, I don't remember like the first few hours of this game. It feels like an eternity ago. Okay, but that's Yakuza 2. Meow, you say. The two dragons roared as they threw themselves into all-out battle for supremacy. They can breathe fire, I think. It was Ryuji who finally fell. The war of East versus West fell silent as the conflict between two dragons decided its fate. Yakuza 3. 2009, Ryokugai, Okinawa. A southern tropical island, practically a world removed from the daily grind of Kamurocho. Kiryu and Haruka returned to their roots, becoming the proprietors of Morning Glory Orphanage, living amongst a small group of children with no relative... When you say return to their roots, do you mean they became orphans again? Because they're not from Okinawa. That's not their roots. You mean their roots of being an orphan. That's really weird to say. Not even this remote beach was safe from the Yakuza. God, fucking hate those guys. Only a year ago, the Ryudo family has served them an eviction notice in an effort to clear the land for the building of a luxury resort along the coast. Shigeru Nakahara, patriarch of the Ryudo family. I liked him. He never comes back for the rest of the series, does he? Oh well. Believed the resort was the key to future prosperity for Okinawa. It's weird too, because he's like, there are a lot of characters that the series goes through, and then it's like, hey, here's this character, and that's it for this game. You're never going to see them again. But there's sometimes like a fair reason, I guess. Got shot. He survives the shot. He survives this game, PP. I wouldn't make that comment if I didn't know for certain he died. Anyways, what was my point? There was a lot of characters that the series just kind of throws away for good, and sometimes it makes sense, but he doesn't really make sense. He's supposed to be like one of the biggest Yakuza families in Okinawa, where Kiryu lives. And he's friendly. Kiryu's resolve to protect the home of these children showed Nakahara that what would be lost in the process, and a friendship was forged. They shared a laugh and a glass of sake. Then more than a year later, Nakahara was shot. Gang gang. Fucking girls scamming the guy out for more and more stuff. Actually, they stopped that bit after the third game. Or maybe the fourth, I forget. No, it was the third. I love those two. They're in Ishin 2, the spin-off that's like more samurai stuff. And it had this kind of a similar thing. It kind of... I didn't stream this because I didn't stream Ishin because I think that's more... Ishin's just not a stream game. That game's too long, too big. It's a fun game. I like Ishin. But, what was I going to say? In Ishin, she's like a, what's the word? A consort, I think is the term, or courtesan, whatever. And they're like flirting, and they're doing the same shtick where she's like, he's super into her, she's kind of leading him on for money. But then in this game, they add a little twist in that the guy is like a runaway from your little like samurai group, and so he gets fucking murdered, like right in front of her. And it's like, wow, I thought these guys were just kind of here for comedic relief. Why'd you say, wait a minute? Kiryu could not contain his rage. Nakahara's adopted daughter, who saw the culprit, drew his face, and Kiryu could not believe his eyes. It was a spitting image of Kazuma, his papa figure who died in his arms. Not longer after, news of another shooting. Did the first recap even acknowledge that Kazuma... Oh, no, it did. Yeah, Kazuma died. News of another shooting reached Kiryu. Daigo Dojima, whom Kiryu had entrusted the future of the Tojo clan to, for some fucking reason, was also shot by the mysterious assassin resembling Kazuma. How does that shit work? Ah! An attack on the 6th chairman was enough to start the Tojo clan's newly risen officers to action. Yoshitake Mine, God I hate your ass, patriarch of the Hakuo family. Tsuyoshi Kanda, this guy here, screaming at us. 3rd patriarch of the Nishikiyama family, the worst family. Go Hamazaki, alright dude objectively, patriarch of the Hamazaki family. With Daigo in the picture, all of them began to play their hands. An ensuing clash pulled Kiryu from his... What Majima in now? Majima has not been referenced since the recap of the first game, and I think that's kind of representative of how every game he gets a kind of diminishing role. I hear he's barely in this game. All of them play their hands and soon clash. Kiryu was forced to return to Kamurocho to discover the truth. A foreign arms dealing organization had lit the spark of the conflict. Kazuma, Black Monday was its name. At the head, a man named Andre Richardson, the only white man in the series. Only white man of any significance. Ryozo Tamiya, the Japanese Minister of Defense, had allied with the American CIA to lure out Black Monday. He'd leaked information about the production of a ballistic missile system to lure Richardson to Japan. Black Friday. No, it's Black Monday. It's the name of the group. He took the bait, but the CIA also sent an agent to assist in the capture. Joji Kazuma, younger brother of Shintaro Kazuma. I looked this up later. They're confirmed to be not twins, but they just look completely identical. They're not twins, I think. This is Joji. You may know him for his music or his work as a CIA agent. Tamiya revealed that the missile system and the resort development were both, in truth, tactics deployed to bring Black Monday to the surface. The CIA had its own agenda, and Tamiya had no means of controlling the streak of blood left in Joji Kazuma's wake. To stop him, he turned to Kiryu. Meanwhile, back in Okinawa... Oh, Rikia, my boy. We share a name, kind of. The Tojo clan... I genuinely teared up at his death. I ain't gonna lie to you, chat. The Tojo clan's struggle for dominance ended with Mine on top. God, I hate him. He allied with the Tamashiro family of Ryukyugai. I always say it wrong. and Morning Glory Orphanage could not withstand their combined might. They tore down an orphanage. You guys fucking suck. A surprise attack leveled the structure. A surprise attack on the orphanage? Why did they phrase it like it was some grand assault? They ran up to the orphanage with a bulldozer and said, hey, orphans, fuck off. And then also, don't forget the cutscene where Mine walks up to the orphans, specifically to Haruka, and says orphans as a concept are pathetic and should be put down. And then he punches Haruka. This is a thing that happened. People like Mine as a character. They think he's cool and a good villain and want to see him return. He does! He genuinely says, like, you guys should be put down. It'd be easier for you. The Morning Glory was not the only casualty. Rikiya, my boy, the young captain of the Ryudo family, was shot by Tamashiro and died in Kiryu's arms. I fucking love that kid. The attack on innocent lives was too much for Kiryu to take, and he clenches fists, preparing to take on Mine in earnest. There he is. There's the grand leader of the Tojo clan. Fuck him up, Daigo. Mine had triumphed through a secret connection to Black Monday. He joined the Yakuza out of admiration for the light bonds that no amount of money could survive. I forgot he joined the Yakuza like, hey, Mina, you're super rich and have everything you want in life. Why are you joining the Yakuza? Because they have bonds and I don't feel like people connect to me. You're such a fucking idiot. God, I hate you. It was Daigo Dojima who saw the true value in the humanity of his subordinates who became Mina's obsession. It's why people ship these two. He rose through the ranks of the Tojo clan with Daigo as impetus. Oh, yes, everyone ships Daigo and Mine. With Daigo in critical condition after the gunshot wound, Mine entered a downward spiral of despair. For all of Mine's, like, faults, and my genuine... Like, joking aside, I don't like Mine as an antagonist. I thought he was really one note and not interesting. But everyone seems to love him. The one thing I'll give him is I liked his respect for Daigo and like where that came from. I kind of liked his whole story of like, you know, no one cares about me in life. I'm super rich, but that's all people like about me. But then there's a scene where Kiryu calls him out and says like, you're mad at that, but like you made money your personality. You can't be mad at people for that only seeing you for your money. And he even kind of goes, damn, you're right. I am a moron. My rival lover hero got shot and was critical condition and was altered into downward spiral of despair. He helped the person who shot him, though, is the problem with that logic, PP. He has a cool back tattoo, I guess. Mine came to the conclusion that Daigo was in no condition to live as he once had, and resolved to end his life carrying on the Tojo clan's legacy. So he was about to kill him. Mercy kill. Although Kiryu and Mine had both grown up as orphans, there could not be a bigger gulf in their ideologies, and the two men clashed. The battle came to an end with Black Monday's leader, Andre Richardson, pointing his gun at Mine. There he is, the only white man in the series. It was Daigo, arising from his comatose state, who saved Mine. But Mine, seeing the error of his ways, chose to jump to his own slip and slide, falling to his death with Richardson before Kiryu and Daigo's eyes. As things settled down, Kiryu made ready to leave Kamurocho once more, with a familiar face appeared through the crowd. Go Hamazaki, who did nothing throughout the entire game. The disgraced former Tojo clan patriarch. Didn't even bring up the plot point where, like, the Snake Flower triad tried to come back. I guess that wasn't really important, I suppose. Again, Majima had no reference in this recap. Kiryu offered a hand of reconciliation, and Hamazaki responded by thrusting a knife into Kiryu's ribs. I forgot how stupid that was. Like, they end the game with like, oh no, Kiryu got stabbed! And then credits roll, and then right after the credits, like, oh yeah, no, I'm fine. A little tape on the wound. It's like, what was the point of that? If you want me to believe, like, oh shit, Kiryu might die... I think 5 had a way more convincing one, even though I know he lived. But, like, looking at the ending of 5, I'm like, oh, wow, Kiryu could die here, narratively. Faced with death, you're capable of almost anything. Those are the words Kiryu spoke to Hamazaki in the final moments, and they were true of both Rikiya and Mine as well. Don't lump those two in together! Don't compare my boy Rikiya to Mine. As he healed, Kiryu headed back to the orphanage. Okay, cool. Yakuza 4. This one introduces more characters. March 2010, a serial killer was loose in Kamurocho, and the tension was both thick and volatile. A loan shark by the name of Shun Akiyama, that weirdo, rose to prominence as a lifeline to Kamurocho for loaning money to the type of people a normal loan company would turn their way at the door. Every jungle needs its lion. Akiyama believed that Kazuma Kiryu was out of the picture. Kamurocho had gone to the beasts. Akiyama though. Oh yeah, Akiyama's sick. Once one Yakuza to earn Akiyama's respect was Hiroki Arai, captain of the third-string Tojo affiliate, Kanamura Enterprises. When a minor turf dispute erupted into a gun battle, Araya put a decisive end to it, and the rival Ueno Seiwa agitated before disappearing into the night. All it took was a bullet to shatter the fragile peace of the city. The reconciliation effort between the Tojo Clan's 6th chairman, Daigo Dojima, and the Ueno Seiwa's captain, Isao Katsuragi. Why can't I read? I talk too fast to read. Deteriorated with the honor of both organizations on the line. There's he is. That's like the fucking coolest shot of him. 25 years ago, an incident occurred that neither the Tojo Clan nor Ueno Seiwa Clan could ever forget. Like Daigo Dojima. 18 Ueno Seiwa Yakuza were gunned down by Taiga Saejima, a young member of the Tojo Clan Sasai family. Saejima was sentenced to death and was still awaiting his execution from a prison cell in 2010. They were gonna kill him, but then they didn't, and he just kind of chilled in prison for like 2 decades. As the events in Kamurocho began to unfold, Saejima was suddenly transferred to a private correctional facility off the coast of Okinawa called Okinawa Penitentiary No. 2. Saejima, well, no, he did definitely do it, PP. There, Saejima had a fateful encounter with none other than Go Hamazaki, former patriarch of the Tojo's Hamazaki family. Hamazaki convinced Saejima of 2 things. 1, 25 years ago, Saejima was betrayed by his sworn brother, Goro Majima. Maybe you've heard of him. And 2, that in order to discover the truth, they'd have to bust out of there. And he killed them, someone else finished. Yeah, you're right, that fucking terrible twist. It actively ruins the story for me. I hate it. I hate that twist so much. And I'm not the only person. Everyone I know who talks about that Yakuza 4 is like, oh, the story was okay, but that fucking rubber bullet twist. Masayoshi Tanamura. Oh, hey, Tanamura. You're talking about Tanamura, but you're not even showing him. Was a police officer in the Community and Safety Division of the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department's Kamurocho branch. He came from a line of police officers, his own father having been murdered in the line of duty 25 years ago. And still kill people. It narratively ruins his, like, because there's that great scene in the arena where he's like, hey, we're gonna force you to kill a guy if you want these answers. And he's like, no, I'm not gonna do that. And the crowd's cheering him on, like, nah, do it, kill him. And he goes off on them all, like, you have no idea what it's like to take a life. I took 18, it kills me inside to this day. Like, I killed those 18 people. And then it's like, oh, hey, no, shut the fuck up, dude, you didn't kill anyone, stop whining. Wah, wah. Yeah. Also, just the logic of, okay, so you shot 18 men with rubber bullets, and they all just stood there comatose until the other guy got up and killed them. That's not how rubber bullets work, baby. That's not how rubber bullets work. They hurt, but they wouldn't lie there unconscious until conveniently you leave the room. It's it doesn't only ruin the narrative of his, like, arc and his internal conflict. It doesn't logically make sense. Whatever. Tanamura. Remember Tanamura, PP? The only lead to this father's killer was a name, scribbled in his father's notebook, Yasuko Saejima. Yasuko, the younger sister of Taiga 18 Count Saejima. In Yakuza 5, they call him Slayer of 18. I think that's cooler. Saejima was in Kamurocho herself, and under the fake name of Lily. He sought a loan of 100 million yen from Akiyama's Skynance. With acquittal from her brother dangled as bait, Yasuko was turned into a serial killer. She was the one behind the murders in Kamurocho. 3 men became linked to the fate of this woman: Taiga Saejima, Shun Akiyama, and Masayoshi Tanamura. In his escape from prison, Saejima ends up adrift at sea, washing up on the beach of an orphanage run by the Dragon of Dojima, both Chairman Kazuma Kiryu. Though their means are different, the 4 men eventually arrive at the truth of the incident 25 years ago. The Ueno Seiwa hit was an elaborate conspiracy penned by Isao Katsuragi himself in an effort to rise to the ranks of his clan. It's pretty easy to rise to the ranks of your clan when 18 members die all at once. Smart man. Tanamura's father, who discovered the truth, was murdered by one of their conspirators, Katsuragi's sworn brother. But the conspiracy hadn't gone unnoticed to the police, and Saishiro Munakata, deputy commissioner of the Tokyo Metropolitan Police, had stepped in to control the peace of the board towards his old end. Munakata's corruption didn't end at the cover-up of the hit. The funding for Okinawa Penitentiary 2 had also been Munakata's doing, and was originally set up to be secured from Kyohei Jingu in 2005, but that money had gone up in smoke. It ties back into the first game. With his hands on both the police and the criminal underworld, Munakata amassed so much power that neither the state nor Daigo Dojima, 6th chairman of the Tojo Clan, could touch him. Then again, Daigo Dojima can't do much of fucking shit. Majima! At Munakata's behest, Daigo had Goro Majima arrested, alongside the 4 men tied to Yasuko, had become an obstacle. The only ones left to carry on the fight were the outsiders of their organizations. Kiryu, Tanamura, Saejima, Akiyama. There's Tanamura. I was wondering if they were just intentionally not... I could start... No, Terada was 5th. Kiryu appointed Terada the 5th chairman, and then at the beginning of the second game, Terada died. And so they needed to get Daigo. It was revealed later Terada didn't die, actually. He faked his death. But the point is he was a traitor anyways to the Tojo. He was with the Jingwan, the Korean mafia. So Kiryu was 4th. Terada was 5th. Daigo was 6th. And he's still chairman to this day, despite his massive incompetencies and failures as a leader. I am so mean to him. Using Akiyama's vast wealth as bait, Munakata and his lackeys are drawn up to the top of the Millennium Tower. Saejima fought to avenge his sister, who had been shot by Katsuragi as the conflict escalated. Tanamura fought for justice, seeking to put an end to Munakata and the cover-ups that obscured his Pop-Pop's killer. Kiryu fought for honor. It's all he ever does. It was him that had put Daigo in the position of the 6th chairman. It would be him who helped set him on the right path. I do like this game acknowledging, like, hey, Kiryu, Daigo has his issues as a leader, but don't forget, you're the one who made him that leader. You know, take some fucking responsibility, bud. With his corruption coming to light and the utter failure of his plan, Munakata ate a bullet. At the conflict at an end, 4 men took new steps to forge a better tomorrow. Except for Tanamura, who we'll never see again. I mean, maybe his life got better, I don't fucking know. Yakuza 5. We just finished this one, but still a recap's needed. That game was long as fuck. December 2012, Daigo Dojima, 6th chairman of the Tojo clan, visited Nagasaki, Fukuoka, to arrange an alliance with the Yamagata family, the most prominent family in the Kyushu region. Tracking is improved. Thank you. It's because I'm using my phone lately instead of my old webcam. It's very noticeable. But you know, for the longest time, I didn't have a phone that was even physically capable of doing that. Rumors circulating the 7th chairman of the Omi Alliance was on his deathbed. It was imperative for Daigo to extend the chair. Speaking of, like, skipped chairman, what happened to the 6th chairman of the Omi? Jin Goda was the 5th one, and that was the one in Yakuza 2. Then we get to this one, and it's like, oh man, the 7th chairman's dying. It's like, wait, what about the 6th? Does it not matter? There was a whole chairman gone and killed? Or maybe not killed, they could have just died of natural causes. They don't even reference it. They don't even say his name. I know the focus isn't on the Omi, whatever. His visit served another purpose, to find Kazama Kiryu, the legendary Yakuza who had disappeared. He chose to become a taxi driver of sorts. Kiryu returned to Morning Glory, but was forced to distance himself as Haruka Sawamura was scouted by an Osaka-based talent agency. Kiryu, as connected to Haruka as he was, could not let his criminal past come to light, or it would mean the death of Haruka's chances. Kiryu took up his life in Nagasaki as Suzuki, a humble taxi driver. But after a brief ride in his cab, Daigo Dojima disappeared, and the Dragon of Dojima was once again thrust into the politics of the Yakuza, the worst kind of politics. Meanwhile, Taiga Saejima, needing to clear his name of his previous crimes, turned himself in and was incarcerated in a prison called Abashiri. While there, he was the target of constant attempts on his life, but it was news that Goro Majima, his sworn brother, had been killed that left him no choice but to break out once again. On the advice of Serizawa, an Osaka detective, Saejima headed for Kamurocho to learn the truth. As the Tojo clan began to stir, the Omi alliance did as well, with 2 captains in a dead heat for the succession of the Omi throne. Masuro Watase, I like him, and Naoki Katsuya, I like him too. The 2 men were ideological opposites. Watase was brash and ready for war, while Katsuya was quiet and calculating, with immense control of the entertainment industry in Osaka. But the apparent slip and slide of Mirai Park, the woman who had scouted Haruka Sawamura, cast a shadow over his influence. Haruka, who had been training for idol stardom under Park's watchful eyes, was devastated by her death. That's when Shun Akiyama arrived in Osaka, as he'd been the one to finance Park's talent agency. The 2 worked together to discover the truth. They became entangled in the conflicts of the Yakuza. I want to see my little boy. Here he comes. I like Shinada. And Nagoya Daigo Dojima suddenly resurfaced wearing his best mysterious stranger cosplay. Daigo's high school. Shinada is a really special character to me. Just kind of the way his story played out. I want to make a video essay on him. Or at least this entire game. I want to make videos about, like, games or stories or movies I like. I'm told people think I have a good, like, grasp of, like, media literacy in that sense. And I enjoy talking about stuff like that. Daigo's high school classmate, a former professional baseball player named Tatsuo Shinada, had been banned from the league after a gambling scandal 15 years ago. Sensing a tie to the criminal underworld, Daigo asked Shinada to dig up the truth of his own past. Shinada did not want to help. He just wanted to have sex with women and write stories about it. That's what he did for a living. That's not even a joke. Daigo had become aware that one Yakuza mastermind was pulling the strings behind the conflict in 5 cities. That one asshole. As if by fate, the trail of Kamurocho and Kiryu, Saejima, Shinada, Akiyama, and Haruka found themselves in the eye of the storm. The mastermind of the plot Daigo had suspected finally revealed himself. Tsubasa Kurosawa, 7th chairman of the Omi Alliance, who'd been working in the shadows as Serizawa, the Osaka police officer. And that's not even the dumbest twist in this fucking game, because I just remember the final boss. Kurosawa, who was dying of cancer, plotted to rid the world of legendary Yakuza like Kiryu, so the reins of power and everything he built could be transferred successfully to his own son, who we didn't know was his son until the last, hour of the game, not even? A guy you met in the beginning. They haven't even said his name. They haven't even said his fucking name. Oh, there it is, there. Kurosawa had planted his agents in every organization across the country, and his schemes terrified even the most renowned Yakuza. As the conflict came to a head, Haruka began her first real concert at the Japan Dome, and unbeknownst to her, became part of a plot to target Kiryu with her assassination. Shoot the child. As his friends fell around him, Kiryu headed to the Tojo clan's headquarters. As his friends fell around him, his friends won. No one fell. His enemies fell around him, where he found Masato Aizawa, Kurosawa's son. Despite the lengths of Kurosawa had gone to give Aizawa the world, Aizawa saw no value in any of it. Struggling to understand his own father's motives for leaving him such a legacy, as well as to understand why he was the final boss of the game, he didn't understand it himself. It didn't stop him from accepting it. His father and son were responsible for untold tragedies to countless people, and Kiryu accepted the challenge of ending their power grab by becoming an insurmountable wall for Aizawa. Haruka's concert sped toward the climax as the throngs of cheering people filled every inch of the dome. Haruka believed firmly the dreams of Onedo were not hers alone, but those of everyone who had believed in her. A bright and shining future as a pop star awaited her at the end of her forthcoming song. At the cost of severing her ties with Kazuma Kiryu, a path Haruka could not will herself to take. Kazuma Kiryu's family to me. The crowd fell silent, stunned by Haruka's words. With all eyes on her, Haruka ran from the stage she could now never return to. Not far away, a soft snow felt gently in the pools of blood trailing behind Kazuma Kiryu's bruised and beaten body. As his consciousness faded, the dream came to him, a dream of returning to his family. Oh, I was hoping they showed that final shot of them together in the snow. That's really a cute scene. Cool, now it's time for Yakuza 6. We play on hard mode because I'm Ricky. I'm Ricky Rexx. Ooh, autosave. Fucking finally. This is a work of fiction. Kazuma Kiryu doesn't exist. Yeah, you keep telling me that little lie. Wait, are they doing a recap? Wait, hold on. Are they doing a recap? No, come on. You guys can't do a recap. I just did one myself. If I knew you guys did that, I would have... Oh, no. Please tell me they're not actually doing a recap. Maybe it's just a loading screen tip. Okay, that'd be really annoying. I thought that'd be cute to go through because it's been so long. Kiryu does exist. I'm going to find him in Japan. Or Majima. Probably Majima. Majima's everywhere. So I'm told. On the loading screen. Please don't do a recap. Oh, so this is the second game with the Dragon engine. So we got those good graphics back. So where's Kiryu now? He's not still with Okinawa, is he? Do I know you? Wow, his hair is noticeably grayer. Maybe this is the better graphics showing better. Up a little, please. Oh, shit. He is old. Hello, LF. Let me see if I can adjust the game graphics. Or game audio. Ah. Me! Hey, LF, I'm doing good. I don't know either of these two. I'm just trying to drink, bruh. Ah! a real whooping. Look at him, he's so stoic. I'm gonna drink my drink and then I'm gonna smack your... Ah. Bro, the game just started. I like that he's nice to her. This will be quick. Bro, I don't think she's into you. On account of you being the way you are. Hear you without the jacket kind of goes hard. So yeah, I was gonna say during the cutscene, but I meant like with the good graphics, you know, it's kind of weird to play Yakuza in chronological order because 0 and the remakes of 1 and 2, Cats, came out after, or no, before, no, after 3 through 5. So you kind of take like a technological step back if you go from 2 to 3. But now this is back to 2. He's just checking his watch. I don't care. Hiroshima? We're in Hiroshima now? Woman you love. Am I still a taxi driver, or do I do something new? He's so nonplussed about it. Cancel me. Hiroshima he doesn't even get a name. You don't even get a name, just a little dude. Alright, you'll make a nice tutorial. Alright, we got that drag. So this is going to control more like 2, I imagine. Oh. Oh. How's your gut? Oh, I start with double finisher? That's usually something you get to unlock. Oh, what does this button do? Rah! Okay, so this is just like it was in 2. Okay. I remember this system. Pow! I like the heat gauge being like a little dragon bar. That's actually super cool. Yep! Yay, physics are back in this game. Yeah, I remember 2 had really funny physics stuff sometimes. And I didn't get to use a heat move. No! This guy's getting on my nerves. Says Kiryu about the guy he already beat up. So we're in Hiroshima now. This is a whole new location. Yeah, this game does not have as many locations as 5 does, which I think is good. I think it only is 2. I think it's just Hiroshima and Kamurocho. Oh, that was only round 1. Okay. Okay, bud. Okay, pal. The real whooping. Kiryu's bored. Can't tell if this guy is gonna be like a friend later on, or like just we're not gonna see him after this cutscene. It could go either way. His face is kind of detailed. It's not like a generic NPC face. He might be relevant later on. Maybe he'll be a friend. Hit down games with RPG Street Fights. That's the 7th game I left. We'll get to that. The Haruka's concert. Haruka isn't an idol anymore. She gave it all up at the end of 5. I want it to be his wrestling mask. Oh, it's Salt. Are you... Kiryu, are you... Is this drugs? Drugs? I should let it go. Because she cared more about Kiryu. If she became an idol, she couldn't have Kiryu in her life as her dad. He means more to her. But then he leaves anyway, so I mean, kind of a dick move, Kiryu. She sacrificed a very successful and promising idol career. And then you leave her. Wait, is that formula? What? Oh, it's for the baby. Oh, he's a baby. Whose tiny child is this? I actually know who this tiny child is, but... Haruto. I'm gonna call you little Haruto. Oh. Okay, cool. We're getting a recap of why she chose to be not an idol. 4 years ago, at the Japan Dome. Yeah, this game's 4 years later. Most Yakuza games take place the year they come out. And this came out in 2016, I think? Or 4 was 2012. 5 was 2012. So yeah, 4 years passed. Aizawa got knocked the fuck out. Kiryu's her dad. He's hurting, though. She loves him, though. She's still an idol. She's an idol in spirit. All the boys. Akiyama. Majima. Saijima. That goes here, too. Also, Karaya. Those bitches from T-Set. I still don't like them. I finished Yakuza 5 like 3 days ago. This is still fresh in my head. She can't continue singing. She had a song in her heart, but it's sad. Oh, is that why this game's called The Song of Life? Is Haruka the Song of Life? I don't think that's how it works. It's kind of weird this game does have a subtitle. It's Yakuza 6, The Song of Life. No other Yakuza game has a subtitle. I mean, I guess Kiwami kind of does, but no, that's more of like a indicator it's a remake. That's not like a subtitle. Yeah, so this is the ending of 5 I really liked. We crying and shit. It gets worse. See, this is the scene where it's like, wow, I could actually see Kiryu dying here. Oof. I wonder if Kiryu will actually die. The one thing I know about 6's story is that it was supposed to be kind of the end for Kiryu. And I'm aware the ending is ironically the one thing I already know about 6's story. And it's interesting how they kind of did that. And then they're like, okay, actually, even after establishing a new protagonist with Ichiban in 7. I won't tell. I'm not going to spoil it too much, but 6 it was supposed to pass the torch. And then with 7, we have an entirely new protagonist, and it was kind of set up like, okay, you're the new protagonist. He's resting up. But then it's like, okay, Kiryu's back in the new game anyways. And I'm like, but what the fuck's the point of any of that then? Which begs the question, do you think Kiryu will go on forever? Or will he finally die at some point and maybe get a goddamn nap? Curious forever. Logically, No. Kiryu's getting up there in age is the thing. I think he should get to retire. He's been trying to retire. He's getting pulled back into Yakuza shit. Where are we? Oh, this is a hospital. Okay, so this isn't modern day. This is still 4 years ago. Okay. Haruka. Oh, she was taking a picture of him like on the bed. She was holding a photo. Just tweets out like, "Hey guys, prayers for my dad, please." Yeah, Akiyama, you're alive. And in this game, unlike Shinada, who's gone forever. This is like the worst beating Kiryu's ever taken, I feel. Was Aizawa that strong? Oh, are the Tojo and the Omi still beefing? Did the entire events of the last game not, like, conclude that? Yeah. I think logically the idea of saying, "Hey everyone, I am the daughter of Kazuma Kiryu," just put a massive fucking target on your back. I think that was an abject mistake, Haruka. As much as you love your dad and why you did what you did. You don't do that. I like Akiyama. Kinda sad I can't play as him anymore. Akiyama's cool though. I can't yet. In this game, Kiryu's the only playable character. It brings it back just to him. No, Akiyama doesn't die. He just isn't playable anymore. The orphans. Look at them go. Do we get to see more of the orphans in this game, like older? I like those kids, but like we never get to see them in 4 or 5. Like different people. It is, well, it was for 4 and 5, but in 6 they wanted to focus on just Kiryu, like for the story. Oh, hey boys. Majima. Saijima. Goro Majima, patriarch of the Majima family and Tojo clan subsidiary. And 7? Well, 7's an RPG party. What? You're still going back to prison? Oh my god, do you spend every game in prison, Saijima? Jesus Christ, hasn't he done enough? Let him out! 8 isn't out yet, I don't know how that works. He's even saying like, "Nah, I'm coming, I ain't resisting." Saijima, you didn't do anything. Oh my god. Saijima. I feel like if you put those cuffs on him, he could break them off. I genuinely believe Saijima, of all people, can break these cuffs. Hey, Date. The only good cop. Even Majima's like, "Dude, every fucking time with you. Why is it like this?" The rest is up to you, brother. The Tojo clan is a mess. Huh? Leave him alone. He's retired. He's resting. Oh, Majima's angry. Remain calm with the police present. That's a challenge. What? Property under arrest. What did Kiryu do? Wait, what's the context for this? You said assault. You have to be more specific. I fight a lot of people. To answer your question, LF, I got caught up in the cutscene. 8, like 7, will be a turn-based RPG with the party system. I think I heard that Kiryu and Ichiban will each have their own separate parties in that game. That's interesting. Most RPGs kind of give you one group to play with, and that's it. But 2 separate groups who aren't the same, I guess. That's interesting. I might be wrong. There's actually a direct tomorrow about the new Yakuza games coming out. A Yakuza Direct. Or Like a Dragon Direct. Maybe I should stop calling these games Yakuza. It's Like a Dragon. He didn't do anything. I would actually stream the Yakuza Direct, but it is at midnight my time. Because, you know, it's for Japan. God, it's gonna take a second for me to adapt to that time change when I go to Japan. No, that's bullshit. The people blame both the Omi and the Tojo, but the Omi were the problem. You can tell people that. Yeah, Kiryu sacrificed the most here. Kiryu's your responsibility. You're his cop. Why can't I get arrested, huh? That's a good point. Yeah, it's like we're gonna keep the Tojo clan accountable. Kiryu isn't even officially part of the Tojo clan. If you want to punish someone, punish an officer. He left those guys years ago. I guess. You don't get it, Akiyama. He's the fourth chairman. It's kind of sad that, like, Kiryu really just can't leave at all. Leaving for Japan? I leave for Japan in, like, about 26 days, I believe. I'm glad that even though he's not playable anymore, Akiyama seems to have some involvement in the story. Saejima, I don't know. I didn't realize he was going back to fucking prison immediately. This is still like immediately after the end of the 5th game. So like, what's it been a week? He gets a week out of prison and he has to go back? Didn't he get some time off for like saving the country from a fucking Yakuza conspiracy and also not doing anything wrong? What the fuck? Or on the waves. Where am I? Are we in the fucking spirit realm? Hmm? Why does it keep saying skip in the bottom right? The white suit. Oh my god, everyone's here. Am I actually like in the spirit realm? Yeah, this is the original Kiryu. They must still be alive if they're here with me. Okay, I know this one. Kiryu, go to the light. Go to the light, Kiryu. Aww. The only woman you ever loved. Whoa, what about what's-her-face from Yakuza 2? You made out with her like 3 times, dude. You never loved her? That's actually kind of fucked up, Kiryu. I thought you guys had like a thing going on there. The only woman you ever loved. Damn. That meant nothing to him. This meant nothing to him. If there's one thing I'm proud of in life, it's my decision to take her and raise her as a daughter. In the Smash Bros. Ultimate, choosing spot to see where Kiryu's gonna join Smash Bros. I would love it for Kazuma Kiryu to join Smash Brothers. Is that my boy? Kiryu-chan. Give him a little kiss. Give him a little kiss. The Mad Dog. For whatever reason, our fates are tied. There's nothing heterosexual about that, what you just said, Kiryu. These days, he's the only Tojo officer who isn't evil or just fucking incompetent. For whatever reason, our fates are tied. I see the stars in his eyes every time. I'm sorry, his eye singular. Date. Kiryu. Was he ever really elite? He's more like kind of a middle class police detective. Actually, no, he was supposed to be really good. I like Date. He didn't really have much to do in 4 and 5, and 3 too. These games always struggle. Like, you kind of see it. I think there's a few characters you see it with, but I think Majima's the worst example, where it's like the series always wants to introduce new people. But as a result, like, characters like Date and Majima, they just fall by the wayside. Is he really tall or is Pal short? We're standing on an uneven beach, it's hard to say. I know he is taller than Date. Obviously, he is harder than Haruka. Majima looks taller here. There's no way he's taller than... Yeah, Saijima's taller. You just said, what'd I say? They keep saying, like, said to have killed 18 of his foot. We proved he isn't. We proved he isn't. What did I say? I don't think I said anything goofy. I'm not a little goofy boy anymore. You can't convince me otherwise. Okay. Akiyama. CEO of Skynance, apparently a banking elite until he was framed for embezzlement or bedazzlement. After investing a small windfall, his net worth grew to over 100 billion yen. God, he's rich. In Haruka, where Haruka was an idol, he watched over my place. Okay. Did he say fourth or fourth? I wasn't paying attention. There was an R. He said fourth. Bit ruined. You keep saying Daigo's proven it. I'm sorry, Daigo has proven he is not maybe the most competent leader in all of the options. Like this little light like in front of me, like a little flashlight. And of course, who can forget the dear orphans? Oh, this is them. They're all grown up. This is like they're older characters. Aww. This is great. They don't get a single thing. They're just they're grouped into a sort of collective hive mind, as orphans tend to do. See a bunch of random kids and people. Okay, that's everyone in Kiryu's life. The only woman he ever loved, the other woman he ever loved, they don't matter. Your dad, where's your dad? Where's Nishiki? He never had a pet. He did have a pet. He had Mame. Where's Mame? Wait, like, all joking aside, where's, like, his dad? Where's Nishiki? They don't mean anything to him? These are all the alive people. That's true. Oh, yeah, so all the dead people will be over here in the afterlife, which we're going to. This is a really weird visual. This is a really weird scene. This isn't... We don't usually... Huh. Daigo! Hey, buddy. Daigo Dojima. Sith chairman of the Tojo clan. I like that he's like sitting, lying perfectly down. Like he's not even trying to like get up. Is he? What even happened to you, Daigo? You got shot like once? Grow up. Get over it. I want the cops to come back in. Hey, he's finally awake. We can take him in. Get him. And they like tackle him and take him to jail. Oh shit. Is he paralyzed? Is he just in there for like, you know, medical purposes? Or is he like actually can't walk anymore? Kiryu's got the crutches. I'm with Daigo on this one. What? Oh, so if you go to jail, then everything will be alright and you'll never have to deal with the Yakuza again. Oh, no, wait. That makes no sense. That's kind of a good point, I guess. For all the events of like Yakuza's 2 through 3 through 5, you know, Kiryu never really got in like the limelight much. You know, he kind of avoided it. I'm looking for watching lineage. Homework is waiting for me. Uh-oh. Saw what, LF? What are you referring to? Yeah, that's another good point. It's like you're going to prison. No one knows how long. One piece of action. Oh yeah, I saw that when it first came out. I've already talked about that. I loved it. You ready to go to jail, Kiryu? 10 years in the joint made you a pussy. What will a few more do? I don't follow your logic here, buddy. Kiryu is a very idealistic boy. And he really has like good morals and like pride and honor. But sometimes he's kind of fucking stupid. And I don't follow his mentality. Yeah, did you see it, LF? Did you like it? 6 months later. Okay, so we're in prison. Haruka's coming to visit us. She already looks like older than she did in 5. Even though it's only been 6 months. Ah, with the shaved head, I hate it.
Haruka, よく来てくれたな。変わりないか。
そんなにすぐは何も変わらないよ。朝顔も相変わらずみんな元気にしてる。
そうか。ならよかった。
本当はみんなもおじさんに会いたがってるんだけど、沖縄からだとさすがにお金かかるから。
So as part of her deal to become an idol, Park promised to like take care of Morning Glory. But with her dead, how is like the financial situation of Morning Glory? Oh, maybe Akiyama's stepping up. That'd be nice of him. Remember, Haruka, journalists aren't people. Don't be afraid to smack them around. 3 years? 3 years in the joint made you a fucking pussy. I love that line from the first game. I wonder if people don't know what I'm referencing when I say that. Kiryu, you know she's already not, buddy. Kiryu. She loves you, Kiryu. You're her pop-pop. You're her pep-pep.
どうかしたか。
私は芸能界に入っておじさんのことを家族
Bro, I would never go to prison. Look at the drip they give you. It's awful. I wouldn't last. Drip or drown. And I don't want to swim.
その逆だよ。おじさんを家族って呼べなかったあの時間があったから。私はあのステージで初めておじさんのことを家族なんだって心から思えた。それまではおじさんと一緒にいることがずっと当たり前だったから。まだ子供だったから。
I was just a child. I knew nothing of the world. Haruka.
だから今おじさんと一緒に暮らせなくても
I was always proud to call you my little child.
おじさんと私が どんなに離れていても家族だって心に刻むことができたから。今日はそれを言いに来たんだ。また一緒に暮らし始めたらもう恥ずかしくてこんな風に言えないもん。
そうか。
Is he in the same prison with Saejima? They should be cellmates. They'd be buddies. They already know each other, so that's like half like the awkwardness of a new roommate out the window. Meanwhile, back at Morning Glory. Are we gonna see Mame? I haven't seen Mame all stream. Oh, everyone's older now.
こんなとこに漫画置くなよ。泉、コップとお水用意して。はーい。ほら、シロ、ご飯の時はタブレットしまって。
Broshiro's an iPad kid.
もうすぐ一通り株価のチェック終わる。
Your stocks?
あんた、まさか本当に株買ったりしてないでしょうね。
そんな金ないでしょ。シ
Oh.
ミュレーションだけ。
ミツオがまだ練習から戻ってないよ。
Mitsuo.
あいつ張り切ってるな。
野球推薦の話でしょ。
Oh, they should have had Shinada back and him and Mitsuo bond over baseball. There he is.
ただいま。
Don't say ew about my orphans. These are my children. These are my children, Aleph.
はるか姉ちゃんおかわりある？
ご飯だけならね。
俺今日はおかわりいらない。
Uh-oh.
後ろと筋トレする約束してきた。
おじさん、刑務所から帰ってきたら驚くね。ミツオ兄ちゃんがプロ野球に入るかもって。バカ、気が早すぎだよ。まだ中学生なんだから。でも、野球推薦の話が来るなんて。ミツオ、頑張ったんだ。
前はコウジが教えてやってたのに、いつの間にか立場逆転だもんな。
うっさい。
まだ本決まりじゃないし、他にも候補はいるから、勉強の成績とか家のこととか、なんかいろいろ審査はあるんだって。
家のことって。それじゃうちってやばくね？
Bro.
バカ。
いや、でも実際さ。
大丈夫だって。俺が朝顔の子供ってことはみんな。
Is it that scandalous a background to be from an orphanage?
だからもし話がポシャったとしても、それは俺の。
I mean, that's not necessarily what that means, but yeah. Why haven't he visited them? Because Kiryu doesn't visit them anymore. He's busy being a criminal and running away from his family and loved ones. A theme I actually hope Yakuza 8 will address, with him back in the leading role. I don't think Gaiden's going to address it, given the nature of that game. But, you know, we'll see when we see. Oh, Haruka, don't read the comments about yourself. It's never a good sign. Oh. I think now that like I'm thinking about it more, Haruka publicly announcing to the world that she's Kazuma Kiryu's daughter was actually really stupid. I understand that she wanted to keep Kiryu in her life, but I don't know, was there a way you could have done that and given up your idol career without letting everyone know? Because now controversies arise. And it's not fair to you. Don't run away from home. Like, actually, don't run away from home. You're like, you're pretty much the caretaker of this place now. They can't. Where are you going? Like, actually, where are you even going? Where can you go? I had a nightmare. Oh, wait. Isn't that... the Ryudo family's,
でしょ。
daughter? Why is she here? She's not an orphan.
そっか。綾子も見たんだ。
Is that her? Or is that like, am I mixing up the children?
三尾の野球推薦のことが心配。
Where's your dad?
三尾のこと。
Hold on, actually, it's gonna bug me. I just want to make sure I'm talking about the right person. Oh no, Saki. Yes, okay. Them shall following daddy steps run away from the children. He set a really bad example.
この先、他のみんなにも何かのチャンスが来たとして、私のせいでそれを潰すことになったら、耐えられない。
Oh my god, she's actually becoming Kiryu.
世の中を甘く見てたんだと思う。おじさんはそれをよく分かってたから、きっと刑務所に行ったの。だからって。
This is a bummer of an opening.
ここを出てどうするの？どこに行くの？
Yeah, I'd also like to know the answer to that question.
しばらくはおじさんのそばにいようと思ってる。
Where's Uncle Kaz?
いつまで？おじさんが帰ってくるのまだ何年も先でしょ。
I'm gonna go to prison with Uncle Kaz. Haruka doesn't work like that.
おじさんはお姉ちゃんが
You're
朝顔出ること
first off, you're a minor. Second off,
うん。全部
actually, that's all the reason. No,
自分の
never
決め
mind.
たことだから。じゃあ私からおじさんに手紙書いておく？
No, don't.
黙ってて。え？
Eh?
おじさんには私からちゃんと話すから。
Oh, Haruka. I don't trust you. I don't trust you, Haruka. I don't trust you. What are you doing?
さよなら。
Sayonara. And so Haruka became a sailor. I guess. Takaya Kuroda. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Ryakuga Miya. And so the kids woke up to see their most competent caretaker had abandoned them. Does Mitsuo just live in the baseball uniform now? Even when he's not playing? There's Mame! There's your dog! Yay! She ran away to get a new identity with the fake IDs and find her dad. But that's what he did, not in this game, but later. Well, he kind of did in 5. He got a new identity with Suzuki. Did 5 ever address that? That he's like, hey, if you have a new job and a new name, do you have like a fake government identification? That, you know, to help kind of perpetuate that lie that you're Suzuki. Oh. Who are you? We're having a moment with Kiryu and Haruka. Who are you, dude? Whoa, hey. McLovin. Akiyama. Oh, I bet those are like buddies of his back when he was homeless. It's cool he still keeps in touch with them. Fire! Little Asia. Is this ever writing off Tanamura's death? Arson?
じゃあ放火ってことか。
Probably arson.
消防はもう向かってんだろうな。避難の誘導は。
やってます。でも火の回りが早くて。
Like how this guy's covering his face from like the smoke and the ash, and Date's just taking it. What a champ. Jesus. And it's Little Asia. This is probably racially motivated. I'm assuming. Where's Tanamura? Okay, see, this specifically is the most like, okay, Tanamura should be involved in this. Who the fuck are you? The cause? It's Suit Boy. Lasting prosperity. Toast, boys. Toast. Cheers. Cheers. There's 4 people here. It's not a real toast if you don't clink your cups together, but I won't judge. Okay, we already have our shadow villains. And one with the face. You get your face shown early. That means you're either the most important or the least. The price of freedom. About $29.99. Morning Glory. Kazuma Kiryu. Here he comes. 3 years later. 2016. What's up?
おじさん。
泉か。だいぶ背が伸びたな。
おじさん。
Children grow when you're not looking at them. This is a known fact, Kiryu.
驚いたか。
おじさんが帰ってきたよ。みんなおじさんだよ。
Taichi,
太一。
my boy.
帰りが遅すぎるんだよ。どんだけ待たせんだよ。
You're always my favorite, Taichi.
太一。
Don't tell the others.
お前ら大きくなったな。何年ぶりだみんな。
3. The subtitle said 3. Oh shit, he doesn't know Haruka ran away.
はるかお姉ちゃんは一緒じゃないの？
そうだよ。後から来るんでしょ。
Oh no.
いや一緒じゃない。はるか出かけて
He
る。
doesn't know Haruka left.
何言ってるのおじさん。だってはるかお姉ちゃんおじさんのそばに住んでるって。
She left years
そ
ago.
うだよ。そういう話だったよな。そうだろ、綾子姉ちゃん。
Uh-oh.
ごめんなさい。ごめんなさい。
What the fuck happened?
はるかお姉ちゃんが朝顔を出て行ったのは3年前。最初は電話くれてたけど1年くらい前からは全然来なくなった。お姉ちゃんから連絡がなくなっておかしいとは思ってたんだけど、おじさんのそばにいるって言ってたから。
はるか姉ちゃんにもう一回電話しなよ。今すぐ。
Yeah, do you have a number?
連絡はいつもはるかお姉ちゃん
Of course.
公衆電話でかかってくるだけだったし、携帯は朝顔を出た後すぐ解約したって言ってた。
なんで俺らに何も言ってくれなかったんだよ。いつも姉ちゃんたちは俺らを子供扱いしすぎなんだよ。
ごめん。
Don't get mad at her, Mitsuo.
でもみんなを不安にさせたくなかった。それにもしかしたら本当におじさんと一緒に戻ってくるかもって。
でもなんでだ。なんではるか姉ちゃんが出ていかなきゃいけなかったんだよ。俺たちうまくやれてたろ。
How have they been providing for themselves?
はるかお姉ちゃん、泉たちのこと嫌いになっちゃったの。 お姉ちゃんは私たちの重荷になりたくなかったんだよ。
何それ、どういうこと？
You kept that magazine for 3 years?
今三尾が通っている学校から野球推薦の話が
Did he get that scholarship?
ちょうどこんな
Theo, hello.
お姉ちゃんは自分のせいで朝顔
Seo, you just missed Mame. They're on screen for 2 seconds. What happened to the colors? Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, but the graphic upgrade from 2 and 6, or Kiwami 2 and 6, is very noticeable. It's nice to be back to a modern day Yakuza game. As much as I like 3 through 5, or I like 4 and 5. Damn it, Haruka, where'd you learn to run away from your family and loved ones just in a vain attempt to make them better? Who taught you such a dumb ideal? Talk to the kids. You can probably see Mame. Mame! Oh, I got DLC! Whoa! Actually, wait, yeah. Let me show Mame from earlier, too. No, I don't need to. Mame's right here. Mame. Woof. Mame.
豆
Woof.
まだだからね。まだ食べちゃダメ。よし。
Oh, you're hungry.
今頃何してるのかな。
Generic dog bark dot wop. Okay. So she thinks she might be in Kamurocho. Mitsuo, my boy, my baseball boy.
俺
Talked to people 10 times. This is my 2nd time.
でも分かったよ。
You should be training with Shinada. Also, hold on. Oh, the menu's my phone. That's cool. I like dynamic menus like this. Okay, so it looks like they brought... Okay, this has the same leveling system as Kiwami 2. Okay. I knew this game was on the same engine as Kiwami 2. You have any mention now? Seo, we've been in just cutscenes and one fight. It's been all cutscenes. This is my first chance to really walk around. An hour and 28 minutes into the stream. But yeah, okay, so I knew this game was like Kiwami 2. Okay, completion list. I'm friends with Mama. Nugatti. And the high rank in bar conversations. Baseball missions. Oh, baseball's back. Baseball. Wait, baseball teams? Do I get to play in a baseball team instead of just a batting center? Where the fuck is Shinada? Spear fishing? I'm sorry, I came to look at the minigames to see like what was available. Spear fishing? What do you mean spear fishing? That's not what I thought would be a minigame. The Rizap challenge. I don't even know what that means. Darts are easy. Darts. Mahjong. Get it away. Please tell me these aren't all Mahjong related. Space Harrier, Outrun, Fantasy Zone, Super Hang On. No new arcade games. Virtua Fighter. Puyo Puyo. I play a little bit of Puyo Puyo on my day. I know we got that going on. Succeed in live chat? What does that mean? Oh, classics. Oh yeah, the new Yakuza game coming out in a few months has some old classics. They got Sonic the Fighters. a Daytona game that I hear has never been ported outside of the West, and this will be the first time, and it's only available in a Yakuza game.
綾子お姉ちゃんもひどい。
はるかの件は綾子も今までい
それでも。
タイチ。
はるか姉ちゃんが俺たちの俺
そうか。
まったくおじさんはるか姉ちゃん俺たちはるか姉ちゃんのこと
Nice to be back at the old orphanage. Someone's gonna get this game just to play that. Could you imagine someone just getting this game? It's like, hey, why do you like Yakuza? Oh, I don't, but it has the best emulator for Fantasy Zone. It's like, okay, that's why you're here.
あのさ、おじさんがはるか姉ちゃんと最後に会ったのいつ
3年前だ。朝顔のみんな。
そう。
もしかしたら俺が気づいた。
おじさんはでも早くはるか
Don't say that, Koji. For that boring new games like Sonic, all that matters is coming Final Fantasy 7 Remake. We're talking about old Sonic games. Also, I haven't played Final Fantasy Remake 1 yet, so I don't even care. I can't believe Shiro became an iPad kid. He had such a promising future ahead of him.
そうか。はるかについてはもしかしたら何すまないな。
Shiro, you have glasses. That means you're smart and a tech guy. You scour the internet and try and track down Haruka's IP address. And he's just like, Uncle Kaz, it doesn't work like that. Missing Sid, and then we'll have all the party members. I'll take your word for it. I still want to play the remake, but I have too much on my plate, and I care more about Yakuza than Final Fantasy. Kiryu would snap Cloud Strife like a twig if they fought.
そうだな。
Akiyama! Akiyama was a lovable scamp. Damn it. Where's Akiyama?
連絡取れたの？
いや、連絡先が変わってた。
そんな。
電話がダメなら直接カムロ町に行って探す必要があるかもな。
でもそれじゃあ。
Alright. Bye, tiny children. He's someone's Bahamut to kill everyone. Well, in Yakuza 7, Kiryu himself becomes a summon. Wow, look at the details on his face. Look at that man.
So
晩飯の
それにいつまでもお姉ちゃん。
そうか。
あのね、おじさんがはるかお姉ちゃんが。
そんなことはないだから。
Got a bunch of new games lately. Ooh, what kind of games you got? I actually bought some games the other day. They were on sale. The ones I want to try, even though I don't ever have time to play games anymore outside of streams. That's not true.
じゃあ行ってくる。
今度帰ってくるときは電話してから来てよね。こっちもいろいろ準備があるんだから。
よく言うよ。シロなんか全然うちのことやらない。
Yeah, Shiro.
カムロ町に行くんでしょ。おじさんが言ったら。
Probably. I'm probably gonna fight a lot of dudes.
秋山って男さえ見つければ。
What games did I buy recently? I got Live Alive, which is an RPG I wanted to try out for a while. I re-got Subnautica because I had it years ago on Game Pass, but then I lost it because it left Game Pass, so I re-got Subnautica, but on Steam this time. And what was the third one? Oh yeah, Neo The World Ends With You. Koji, Shira, Eri, Riona, Izumi, Ayako. That game company's Journey in Flowers. Never heard of that. Huh. Mame! I almost forgot Mame. I like that Mame barked to be like, hey, don't forget me too, Kiryu. Alright, orphans. You take care of yourselves. It's just a little Lord of the Fly situation here. Alright, back in Kamurocho already. TGC, yes, I'm the game company. That game company made Sky, and that means they're all right by my book, even though I've never played Sky. Kamurocho, Tokyo. The year is 2016. The highest rated movie in the box office is actually I don't know. What was a good movie this year? What were the people watching? All right, I've been in town for 2 seconds. I'm gonna go to New Serena. It's my only game plan in this fucking town.
またこの町に帰ってきちまう
I love these shit of saying it. It's always this fucking town. Yeah, I feel like a lot of games. Oh, an awards app. Oh, the completion list is now an app. That's how that works. Uh-oh. Get the Jack and Daxter full series like a Jurassic Park and Final Fantasy 7 original one and felt nostalgia of the trailer. I played a little bit.
そこのお前
Uh-oh. This guy! Oh, it's this guy. He's like, hey, stop right there. I'm a cop. He's like, oh, but it's you, Date. How you doing, bro? Dap me up.
ついこの間だ
Thanks to the ambience. Oh, yeah, I love the ambience in Kiwami 2, which this game is most comparable to. So I'm glad I have that back.
あでもよかったぜ偶然でもこうやって会えたんだ少し老けたかまっとうに年食っただけだお互い様だけどよ
You're old too. Fuck you.
そうだな長かったなキリュウよく頑張ったよお前はしかし無所出た足で沖縄に行くかと思ってたんだが沖縄にはもう行ってきたんだへえそうなのか伊達さんは
Hey, Date, you have some experience with your daughter running away from you. Any help? A murder? A Tojo guy just got murdered. God fucking damn it.
ドンパチの真っ最中だな中国マフィアかああお前が無所
So Chinese mafia is the new focus of this game?
カムロ町で大火事があったことは知ってるか
Haven't really dealt with them since the third game.
その火事が東上界のカムロ町支配が崩れたきっかけで
What?
焼けたのはアジア街の一帯だが
Sayo Triad.
から西洋界って中国マフィアが入り込んだんだ
It's not even... Yeah, the only triad we ever dealt with was the Snake Flower Triad, but they were only really a thing in the first and third games. And even then, they were kind of minor.
気になってな東上界上層部に構想の責任を押し
What?
付けるようにして真島と堂島大吾を逮捕
Majima and Daigo were in jail?
知らなかったのは半年かもう少し前だ
You haven't heard? Date, you know I've been in jail. Why the fuck would I have heard of that?
本家の相談役だった菅井
Sugai.
知ってるか
I just realized why Ryu didn't care for the girl. He said he smooched 3 times.
確か二代目時代からの子さんのはずだああ
Boy, city boy. Ryuji.
そうか
Oh, you thinking of Kiryu?
お前はもう東上界に関わる立場じゃなかったな
Think... Says far...
3年以上も
Yeah.
俺も余計
Let's change subject. Okay.
はるかはどうしてる
City boy.
っていうかお前
He is a city boy, but she was a city girl too.
秋山のことを探しに来たんだもっと言うと秋山にはるかの居場所を聞きてえと思ってるはるかの居場所
I lost Haruka. I misplaced her.
沖縄から姿を消したんだもう随分前からななんだそりゃ
I put a tracker in her, but I think she ate it.
それで秋山ならはるかのこと何か知ってるかと思ったんだ
We just have Persona 5 in my library. You know, there is a Ryuji in this franchise, and I've heard people say they remind him of Ryuji from Persona. I haven't played Persona 5 yet. I really want to. The only similarity I really know is they're both blonde, kind of a punk attitude.
まだカムロ町にいるとは思うんだが
Akiyama shut down Skynance?
中国マフィアに狙われた
The Triads are after him. Akiyama's never done anything wrong in his
後
life.
でまだ連絡する詳しい話はそこでしようああわかった
Except,
一応言っとく
well,
がアジア街に近づくときは気をつけろよなるべくなら行かずに済ませた方がいいわかったおう
Yakuza fan. True, but you should be. Ah, I think they're all on sale right now on Steam. Hurry up, quick, get on with it. Whoa, the stairs are different. The stairs go up the other side. What's going on here? They've changed this whole building in the 3 years I've been gone. Physics. Physics are in this game. They still have that thing. Yeah, we still have first-person mode. Lets you really immerse yourself in the city and the nightlife. Let's stay right now, but when we get to the nightlife... I already have Final Fantasy VII Remake. I just haven't played it yet. Gather info on Akiyama. The importance of... Oh, photo mode. There's some great local restaurants to check out when you want to relax. Recover lost health and gain a bit of exp. Recover lost health and gain a bit of exp. Certain meal combinations may even give you bonus exp. Okay, so just like 2. Just like 2. You should get one of the... Never said remake from the original. I already have the original too. I have played a little bit of that, but I got bored. I didn't dislike it. It just kind of came out of the bad time. I have the original on Switch. It's got those blocky little graphics. Yo, what up, mama?
もしかして桐生さん？も
久しぶりだな、ママ。
うびっくりさせないでよ。本当に突然なんだから。
悪かったな。
ってことは出所されたのね。じゃあみんなでお祝いしなきゃ。
A trophy there. It was on sale at the time.
ちょっと挨拶に寄っただけだ。
あら、そうなの？
それより、伊達さんと店の前で会った。この町も随分物騒になったようだな。
そうなの。ここ最近いろんなとこで殺人事件が。
Bro's getting murdered out here, Kiryu, in droves.
桐生さんも気をつけてね。
You better watch your feeding.
そうだ。
何かしら。
秋山の居場所を知らないか。
ああ、秋山さんね。ごめんなさい。私もわからないの。少し前に突然お店閉めちゃってね。その日から全く姿を見せないのよ。変な事件に巻き込まれてなきゃいいけど。
そうか。
Hmm.
この辺りで。
Have you seen my tiny
は
child?
るかを見かけなかったか。
え？はるかちゃん？
ずいぶん前の話だが、理由はいろいろあるんだが、俺がこの町に来たのは。
そうなの。はるかちゃんとは。
そうか。
でも、あと。
ママ。
Oh! Majima! Tajima! Okay, so they brought back the clan creator, my least favorite minigame from Yakuza Kiwami 2. Awesome. Yeah. Give me everyone. Give me Akiyama. You know what? I want to cure you. I want... Oh. A rainbow bun. Stamina. Rainbow bun. Rainbow bun. Ah, it's so nice to have manual saves instead of locking them at save points. Mmm, so creamy. Cool. Massive experience boost out the gate. Where do I change equipment? That's weird. Alright, well anyways. Bye, mama. No trophies to hunt. Yeah. Yeah, I heard ya. You know I like achievements to hunt, but it was on sale at the time, and I don't want to spend too much on a 50 million year old game, if I'm being real with you. Pretty easy, honestly. Is it? I mean, I assume. Games back then didn't even have achievements, so you know. It's like, what are we gonna do? Job? What's that? Games like these, they got achievements to them. Nowadays, games got achievements, they got pronouns. What else do games got? They got bronouns. You ever heard of bronouns? Wow, the cops are fucking everywhere. Hoodlums. Yeah, well, man. Give me those butts. Sounds like you need to learn some manners, bitches. Dukes. I've only just started, so, you know, combat's not gonna be... Oh, shit! Oh, I've heard the rag dogs in this game are funny. Moinky! Here comes the bicycle. Drop it. I missed. Yeah, look at him. Yeah. Okay, you can now level the fuck up, baby. I got so many experience points just from that, like, one thing. Okay, I liked 2's leveling system, even though it was really easy to cheat and grind. You good, bud? Oh, he faded. Oh my god, I can react with a little, like... Wanna get drinks? We can send stickers. Where did Kiryu get this updated phone? He just got out of prison. Oh wait, they actually have a unique response to everything I say. You need to be happy. What are you surprised about? Smiles are pointless in battle. I disagree. What are you so down about? You seem restless. Don't let it get to you. Read it again. What do you mean by that? I love that I can do that. That's so funny to me. I'm easily amused. Oh yeah, and like Kiwami 2, you can like seamlessly go into restaurants instead of like the whole loading screen. It feels so immersive. You really feel like you're in Yakuza. Okay. Oh, my equipment thing is here? That's weird. That's really weird. Why is that here? I don't want that right now because I want to, that lowers the chance of battles and I want to get in fights because I'm a violent person by nature. I mean, I want the experience. Alright, so we'll save. And then we'll use our incredible... well-earned experience. Okay, we got health upgrades, we got attack upgrades, defense, evasion, heat gauge... Okay, so like Kiwami 2, there's, you know, basic stats, techniques, heat moves, and heat stuff. And then life. So like Kiwami 2, I'm curious if the best grinding method for this game is just eating a lot. Because in 2, that was really how you did it. Ladies, man. Gain an edge with the ladies at the cabaret club. Oh my. Make friends at the bar easier? Oh, that's cool. I can make friends, everybody. Okay, we're gonna get some little stat upgrades, nothing fancy. I was even level from previous games, like Kingdom Hearts, where it just forgets. Yeah, they don't really... I mean, I guess it's usually played out, explained with him getting rusty. I mean, you know, he spent 3 years kind of just sitting on his ass in prison. His fighting techniques are not going to keep up. We want our dash attack. Reguard's always useful. Quick recovery is always useful. Parry. Huh. Ooh. Lunge. Not really a useful one. Guard crush mastery, escape counter. That's useful. Charge attack. Ooh. Collateral damage. Okay. And a lot of heat moves. A lot of heat move. Oh, they brought back that heat move where the man, I will accidentally knock a man into a woman's bazongos. Oh. Let's see. I want to get my hunger up because hunger. I don't want to get my hunger up. I want to rank up. I can drink more alcohol. I feel like those rainbow buns kind of completely wreck the leveling curve. I'm already getting so many abilities and I've only just started. Cool. All right, I'm gonna just rock with this for now. Cool. We're significantly stronger than we should be. I've always found it weird how the Western Yakuza releases handle those DLC things. Those items are supposed to be stuff you get from DLC. But, like, for some reason in Western releases, it's just like, yeah, you just get them. You just get them. There's still a lot of stuff that's, like, locked off by the police, so I don't know if I'm supposed to... Oh, hey, the Camarillo Hills. We still can't go there, can we? Like, a lot of stuff's blocked off, so it leads me to believe, oh, well, that's just because I have story stuff, and then when I do that, it will unlock. Until then, we gotta go to Bantam. It's me, Kazumakiri, the lovable rapscallion.
本当にお久しぶりです、桐生さん。一杯ご馳走させていただきますよ。
マスター、ありがとう。でも今日は急ぎで聞きたいことがあってな。
聞きたいこと、何ですか？
See my boy Akiyama?
ファイナンスの秋山って知ってる？
Yama.
秋山さんですよね。もちろん知ってます。
あいつと連絡が取れないんだ。 マスター、ここ最近秋山を見かけなかったか？
そういえば秋山さん最近見なくなりましたね。
Oh god, Akiyama's
昔はこの
missing.
辺りをよく散歩してましたけど。
そうか。
ただ秋山さん、その噂を。
そうか。はるかをこの辺りで。
あれ、はるか。
ああ、ちょっと訳があってな。
あ、そうですか。残念な。でも何か。
すまないな。
But Kiryu, Date said to stay away from Tiny Asia. Oh, Little Asia looks bigger. Yeah, they did not have a whole plaza in Little Asia. That they were like a tiny, more of an alleyway than a neighborhood. You know, good for them. It's not easy being an immigrant. Maybe you became smaller. I don't think that logically makes any sense. But it's not entirely impossible. What's this lock? Why is there a locked safe? This is ripe for the grabbing. Gonna grab that lock. Crime boys. Oh, you guys are with the triad. What's up? Nice matching uniforms. You don't look like a bunch of fucking tools at all. Alley-oop. Got 60,000 yen from that? What the? Oh, it knocked me into the quest. Oh, that's annoying. I don't want to go here yet. That's really weird. So I guess the triads have been really buffing this place up. What's with the firecrackers?
ここまで乗り込んできたあなた方の勇気は認めます。でも登場界のヤクザがアジア外で偉そうな態度は良くない。エドさん。
Ed。
信用できねえのはわかるが、今日は戦争しに来たわけじゃねえ。あんたがそっちのボスに直接口を聞ける幹部だと見込んでよ。
Okay.
俺らも命がけで話し合いに来た。話し合いならその懐の銃は必要ないのでは。ここはあんたら中国マフィアの本拠地だからな。あくまでご信用だ。お互いにフェアで行こうや。あなた方登場界の言い分は聞かなくても分かっています。我々マフィアにアジア界で閉じこもっていろとでも言うのでしょう。ああ。その代わり、今度こそアジア界はあんたらの島だと認める。ボスにはこう伝えてくれ。今後アジア界以外の場所で中国人マフィアが姿を見せたら、うちは容赦なくやらせてもらうとな。それじゃあ今までは手加減をしてくれていたのですか？ああ、そういうことだ。うちのボスの返事はもう私に託されています。ただ私は日本語下手なのでうまく伝わるか心配でね。まさかうちの若いもんよりよっぽどうまい日本語だ。そうですか。 でもやはりあなたの口からそちらのボスへこれから起きることをそのままお伝えください。あ？おい、何する気だ？撃つ気ならさっさと撃たないとね。
Oh! Shit! Cool knife. Okay, that character's established.
あいつらが中国マフィアって。
No reason to say that out loud.
お前何見てる？
いや別に。
気に食わない顔だ。
ずいぶん手が早いな。俺が何した？
That's a valid question, Kiryu.
話せ。
I feel like I didn't do nothing to invoke such ire. But okay. Chomp. Good fight, boys. This isn't even where we're fighting. We have to fight Ed now. Ed was very powerful looking. I don't know if I can handle such an organism.
あんたらに聞きたいことがあるんだよ
何？
な。秋山って男を知らねえか。スカイファイナンスって町金をやってた。あんたらに狙われたって話を聞いてる。
秋山なんて男は知らん。
本当か？
喂，这里已经没事了，咱们走吧。
Those Toja guys are in the background staring at us. They paid me as the fourth chairman.
堂島の竜が帰ってきたのか。おい、行くぞ。本家に知らせに行く。
This is probably bad for me, I think. Yeah, all things considered. And Little Asia seems to be doing pretty good for themselves. Good place. Nice place we got here. Oh. Pardon. What? Thought I heard someone call my name. Oh, can I leave this way now? Cool. Shit. Stop doing that one move. Hey, yeah. I want to try and do the parry, but he was not punching me. See you later, Stinky. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's a Wild Jackson. I'm gonna eat all this food real quick. Thank you. Maybe it's worth investing more upgrades into my hunger meter. It's actually really useful to eat as much as you can in these games. Oh, can't afford it. Ah, the Millennium Tower. So Millennium, so Tower. Ah, Elise. Is that still Elise? Is that still Akiyama's club? So Elise, so club. Whoa! Where's like the little interior area here? It's gone? Did it disappear? Did it turn invisible? Conflict, boys. Uh-oh. Ouch. Punch. Punch. Here you punch. How much calories did that burn? Not much. So the interior's here now. Whoa. An elevator. The roof. If you're looking for him, you'll find him up on the roof. A cute little area. This is really... This is just a really pretty area. And I love how, like, immersive 2 and Kiwami 2 in this game feel. You really feel like you're in the world of Kamurocho. Don't you feel like you're a world in Kamurocho? Oh my god, it's Kiryu! Yeah, this is Kiryu's smile. He's struggling. This is as much as he can do. These expressions come naturally to him. Okay, so I guess we're ready to like free roam. Oh wow. Look at this whole little area. God, it just feels like a city. Maside Cafe. Okay, what we got? A cappuccino. Espresso, a milk tea, a matcha latte. You know what? I think we'll take a seasonal cake. Everyone for one more thing. Okay, we'll take some cheesecake. We'll be bad. We're having 4 different beverages and 2 cakes. That's a healthy meal, says Kazuma Kiryu. I'm ready to cure you on with my day. Oh shit, we can just... Oh. Oh, cool, we can just parkour over everything. So I guess the lockers aren't here. I guess those weird lockers around town are like the replacement. We'll go hit up the Club Sega. Volcanic Volcano's still here, but we can't use it because Pachinko's lame as fuck. These are new. Whoa, Theater Square looking different. This town feels very different. Cannot? Oh, I can't go that way. Let's hit up the club. Club Sega, that is. Alright, what are we feeling? What are we gaming? What do we got here? We got Outrun. Outrun's okay. Super Hang-On, that's fundamentally the same game. Was that Space Harrier? Space Harrier. Darts. Darts are darts. Fantasy Zone. I'm not feeling Fantasy Zone. The fucking 100% achievement for that in 0 was so bullshit. I played it recently. You know, we'll play some Super Hang-On. No crane game? Or is that only the other one? Accelerate. Oh. Dun 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 dun. I race the machines. I love doing mini games at these points in the story. It's like Park is missing. She left home years ago, and I haven't heard from her since. I have to find her. Ooh, hang on, Super Hang On. And you know, Kiryu's the kind of guy to play these games and make the like motor noise with his mouth. The whole time, just like... Like, that's what he does. Is that X to turbo? I feel like it didn't do anything. Oh, there we go. That's turbo. Maybe I can only activate it like a certain speed. Oh no! Shit. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Oh, so close. That one stumble really fucked me. Oops. Wait, is that me at the top? I got the first score? That wasn't even, like, good. Rexx. Oh, I got experience from that. I remember getting experience just from random mini games in Kiwami 2. What was I gonna do? I was about to do something. What's Troubler? Bro, what's Bubbler? Oh yeah, I want to check the yeah, why is the master audio at half? Earlier, PP said like, hey, the game doesn't sound loud enough. Like, it shouldn't. Why was it? It didn't touch the audio, the game audio at all. Why would it be at not max? That's so weird. Social media? Yeah, I guess Troubler's some kind of social media type. Oh, is that the most game of all time, Mesu King? It is. Why have they not brought back Mesu King? I feel like there's an untapped market there. What do we have? Batting, darts, club shine, modern mahjong, Nyan Nyan Cafe. What is a Nyan Nyan Cafe? There's two mahjong places. I mean, ignoring my dislike for mahjong, I'm curious why there is. Are they different? Modern mahjong and lullaby. What do they mean modern? I had to see what the Nyan Nyan Cafe is. Are there videos of people just like walking around town in this game, like just like little like ASMR, like ambient Camarocho sounds? I wonder if this game has that weird filter Yakuza 2 had, where it's like, hey, how about when it's nighttime, everything's really green, like these green boys, look at them all green. Hammer. Bow. This cat cafe could bring new precedence to the term Yakuza. I think PP might have coined that. I'm not certain. It sounds like something she'd say. What's my hunger? Okay, yeah, still too high. Too high. Oh! There's a fire extinguisher there. Why was that something I could interact with? Nymphia Lotus. That sounds like a sex thing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, this is the mahjong place. Let me out. Let me out. That was scary. I don't want that to ever happen again. Let's go up here to the cat cafe. The Meowery. Oh, it is a cat cafe, but there's no cats. Oh my god, cat cafe with no cats? This is surely unprecedented. And just objectively false advertising. Okay, first sub story. Let's go. Go to the catless cat cafe.
ようこそニャンニャンサボーへ。
ニャンニャンサボ。
ニャンニャンサボーは猫との交流を楽しめる今流行りのいわゆる猫カフェです。ニャンニャンの可愛い仕草に癒され、明日への活力を生み出す。
Peeps, I know you're lurking because you're working on linear algebra, but you need to get back here. It's a cat cafe.
そのニャンニャンはどこにいるんだ。
ほら、あそこに。
Never been to a cat cafe or cat fe. Why do they just call them cat fe?
ブリトニー。
Oh shit, it's Brittany.
さあ、ブリトニーちゃん、おいで。カムカム。
Meow.
お前、全然飼いならせてないじゃねえか。
はい、猫は大好きなんですけどね。なぜか猫から。
That's sad.
それは厳しいな。というか、猫はあいつだけなのか。
はい、他の猫は逃げちゃって。
逃げた。
はい、この店のオープンに合わせて猫を何匹か用意したんですけど、みんな僕に懐いてくれなくて、僕が目を
Aww. The cats don't respect him. Given his general, like, vibe, I kind of get that. Are cat cafes a cutthroat industry? It's the most competitive market in Japan. Oh, well, yeah.
うちは野良猫しか扱わないって心に決めてるんです。
野良猫？
はい。血統書付きの高級猫を扱う店はたくさんあります。
That's actually kind of noble.
野良を扱う店はありません。うちは野良猫千本で勝負して他との差別化を図りたいなって。もちろん野良猫も野良のままじゃなくてちゃんとケアして綺麗な猫ちゃんにしますけどね。
野良猫限定猫カフェか。まあ
Are there a lot of cat cafes that are like that? I don't know much about cat cafes. But like, are there some that are just like, you know, kind of shelters? Or like, they act like a shelter and they take in like strays and kind of give them a home? I mean, I guess not. The caveat of... Not the caveat. The downside of strays is... They might not be super good with people. Aw, you gotta have a key.
すごい。あの不愛想ブリトニーちゃんが懐くなんてすごいですね、あなた。
そうなのか？人懐っこい猫じゃねえか。
Yeah, that's kind of a risk you run with strays.
もしかしたらお客さん猫に好かれる才能があるのかも。
Kiryu, you might have secret cat powers, my friend.
よろしかったらちょっとばかり力を貸していただけないでしょうか。その野良猫を懐かせてほしいんです。
野良猫を懐かせる。
はい。野良猫は人慣れしてないから僕には。
Is this gonna be like an ongoing collectible throughout the game? Like in No More Heroes 3? Just any cat around town, like, hey, that's a good one, and I tap it, and it goes back to here.
このカフェが無事運営できる。というわけか。
はい。ナイスアイデアだと思いませんか？
Has anyone in chat been to a cat cafe? Is it as fun as it seems? I don't have much experience with cats. I've only ever owned dogs as pets, not by my own choice. That's just a funny quote. I have someone in mind I can send that to.
カムロ町は特にその辺厳しいんです。でもそんなの嫌じゃないですか。僕は野良猫を一匹でも守りたい。そして汚い野良猫だって磨けばこんなに可愛くなるんだってことをみんなに分かってほしいんです。
I like Brittany though. She's cute. I'm gonna call you Brittany. Aww. Here, we gotta go help some kitties. Why is Kiryu being so mean to this guy? Like, you suck at your job. I don't like you very much. But I like the cats.
桐生さん、あなたは猫か。
で、
はい、桐生さんには街で野良猫は餌をあげても。
野良猫。
はい、でも猫によって。
Way to a cat's heart through its stomach, so bring it some food. Once the cat has reached max affection, someone from the cat. I have to build affection meters with cats around town.
懐いたら全国どこでも駆けつけますので、よろしくお願いしますね。
I'll go anywhere in the country. Is that your way of saying even when I go to another town, you'll still be there?
わかった。
それじゃあ
Okay, so this, it said this was a side quest, but this seems more like a long, ongoing thing. Alright. Maybe he thinks the guy needs to be more reliable than he currently is. Alright, cats are an established collectible. So what's that room down there? Oh, there's another room. There's so many areas we can just go to that don't seem to have any, like, purpose. Kwame 2 had these too. Like, yeah, we can go on the rooftop, but for what reason? Oh, there's a sword. Why is there a sword up here? And there's a safe.
鍵が
Huh. It's cool getting to see the sky, like, from up top, you know? Unfortunately, I want to check something. I want to check someone real quick. Hiya! Oh shit, we can jump. Why did I do that? Did that hurt me? I can't tell if my health was already low from a previous fight. What's in here? Can't even talk to this guy. What is this place? She got some big stun from that. Excuse me. Can I do something here? I've broken all your chairs. Sorry, I'm so awkward. Nothing down here. They never did anything with this alley here. Or this street, whatever. It's always been, like, just blank. And it's like knocking shit over. Physics. You can go to Club Shine, talk to some women. What up, gamers? Should we do a hostess? I'm gonna do a hostess now. Do it later. I got scared talking to women. They're already making crazy completion list progress. I have to defeat Sega. Where you at, Sega? Maybe he's in this pack of roaming ne'er-do-wells.
しつけがなってねえな。
Swing!
手間取らせやがって。
Never got this weird castle building. It's always been weird to me, this weird castle building. Puyo Puyo! Wait, do we not have the crane game in this one? Bro, they nixed the crane game. Finally, some good game design. I'll play Puyo Puyo, though. I know Puyo Puyo. Enter the castle. You can't enter the castle building. But we're gonna play Puyo Puyo. Sega. Is Puyo Puyo Sega? I always thought it was Square Enix. I didn't think that. I always thought it was a Quantic Dream game. I'm gonna be Risukuma. Yeah, it seems they totally removed the claw. Well, I've been to both arcades in Kamurocho, and there was no claw game. Oh, controls, please. And it makes the 100% completion a little easier. I'm not very good at Puyo Puyo, I think. There we go. Wow, I haven't been able to do fucking anything. Dude! Why can't I do anything? Is there like a button I'm supposed to do to like activate powers or whatever? Or are they just playing better than me? Which is likely. I'm not very good at Puyo Puyo. I just think it's kind of cute. Yeah, okay. Oh, hey, that thing. Oh, that loading screen acknowledged Yakuza 0. I'm gonna try again. I think I was the wrong character is the thing. Sega. Sega. Who do I want to be? Who's the greenest? There's not really a green person. I like Stukatadora. Okay, we're already doing way better. Oh wow, we fucked him this round. Hey. Oh, we keep playing a new opponent. Oh, I didn't know that's how that works. I'm not really doing so good now. Chains. Nice. Nice. Oh, I fucked that up. I wasn't paying attention. Ah, that's exactly where I didn't want it to fall. What the fuck? It's still... What the shit happened? Poyo Poyo. This game's funny. I'm bored. Yeah, I don't remember getting experience for playing mini games in Kiwami 2. I said that earlier, but I'm saying it again. That's called repetition. It's good for a developing brain. Okay, but we all know what the real mini game of the hour is. Does that even cost money to do the arcade games? Okay. All right, here we go. So I've heard this song already. But I haven't actually seen it. No, I have seen the video for it. I do like the song, though. Also, the layout is different. So... Yeah, there's a thumbs up. Who are these people? That was a long hold. I messed up only like 3 things. Whenever there was a sequel, when there was a song in the previous game, did they make it and record it again or just the old one? I'd imagine they reused the old recording. This song is new to this game, though, so I can't confirm or deny. Tonight, that's a returning song. I mean, considering how much this franchise reuses assets like animations and stuff, I wouldn't expect them to record whole new recordings of every karaoke song. Nishiki, what are you doing here, buddy? I mean, they're not only reusing the song and recording, they're reusing the music videos. This is exactly how it looked in the last game that had this. And then we were both shirtless together. I am speaking from the sound like previous games. This sounds, I mean, it's been a while since I played Kiwami 2, which is what this was also from, but this doesn't sound any different. It just doesn't make sense that they would go through all the trouble of making a new recording, you know? Like, you already have him singing the song exactly how you want. Just put it in the new game. I did better with the, Today's a Diamond. I like how the little Kiryu avatar hasn't improved. I kind of thought it was like intentionally really bad in Yakuza Kiwami 2 because it was like that game was like 2006, you know, CG graphics are still getting the hang of things, at least, you know, in at least in terms of like, you know, karaoke animations. But here it's 2016. We got modern smartphones. Sponsored by Sony. I've just noticed that convenient Sony logo. Brought to you by Sony. Get that fucking Apple shit out of here. I mean, karaoke is so it'd be cool to make them do it again for more authentic and did better for, you know what I mean? Yeah. But I mean, again, this series is no stranger to reusing content. Animation or otherwise. And there's nothing wrong with that. And they've been reusing that animation for a while. I hate people who like get so worked up about reusing animations. And for what? What's the purpose? Why do we need to go through all the rigmarole of making a whole new animation for what? A punch? It's how you throw a punch. How you do a kick. If it's cool, let it be. Exactly. It doesn't need to be improved. It saves time for the developers to just reuse it. Time they can use to do other things. More important than deciding, hey, I just remember that like whole, I don't even want to call it a controversy, but like I remember when God of War Ragnarok came out, there were a bunch of idiots who were genuinely upset And we're like, but Kratos's, I almost called him Kiryu. Kratos's animation for getting into the boat is the same as the last game. And it's like, why the fuck wouldn't it be? You want a whole new getting in a boat animation? That's not even like an important thing. You're just whining. You're just whining for the sake of it. And that's a great example of like, I mean, I'm not saying you were saying this, but like if someone thought like, oh, they should have the singer for Kiryu redo their take for a whole new song. It's like, but why? That's a waste of everyone's time. I can't think of... I'm curious what the other town in this game looks like. I remember... So yeah, this game has 2 towns as opposed to 5's. Well, 5. But that's good. I hear this game is overall shorter than 5, which is good. Because I would like to complete this game before I leave for Japan in a month. And then when I get back from Japan, it'll be like right... Oh, sorry. It'll be right before the new game comes out. Sorry. So yeah, the new game I'm going to be playing before I play 7. Mainly because it's basically like a 6.5 anyways. So I don't need to play 7, and I want to play what's new and hot and fresh for Yakuza. And then I'll play 7. And then eventually a day will come when I can play a game that isn't a Yakuza game. Here, I'll come on excuse if it sounds no one saying as the previous one, so it would be fun, but not a big deal breaker. Exactly. What was I doing here? Oh, I thought I was supposed to go back here. Oh, I have to go back to Sky Finance. Okay. I know, a shortcut. Can I not go this way? Can I not go out this door? It's a door. It leads right back into the alley. This game ever sorry, but this one seems pretty fun so far. There we go. Whoa, hey Triad boy.
この先を何をつたそんなに怒鳴ることは何にもない。どういうつもりだ。何をたまてる。そうか。わかったよ。你留在这儿。喂，那家伙是谁？可是这家伙就是不肯走，硬要进来嘛。那你说怎么办？把他跟这小子。
Does Kiryu speak Chinese?
就那么办吧。反正杀2个人跟杀1个人没什么差别。不思議なもんだな。
Okay, thank you for answering. I don't speak Chinese, but I think I get what they're saying. Ah. Why is the claw machine the deal breaker for you, LF? There are plenty of fun mini games. Alright, gamers. Give a punch. I'm curious if this game is like a really good grinding spot for XP, like 2 had. Because 2 had that one, like, if you knew what to eat, there was a spot in the Yakuza Kiwami 2 that was like, just, you're just gonna get every level immediately, and that's what I did. It kind of broke the game. I'm always torn by like my compulsion to 100% their game as fast as I can, which means I like fast grinding techniques so I can level up and get all my upgrades super fast. And I'm torn between that and my desire to level peacefully through the game so the game has a sense of progression and I don't get way too strong, way too fast and validate the game's combat, which is kind of what I did with 2. It just got so strong. But getting upgrades is so satisfying.
命拾いしたよ。あんたは命の恩人だ。しかしおっさん、すげえ喧嘩なれ。それよりお前はなんで
Why are these dang old fools trying to kill you, dang old man?
俺は登場界なもんだからよ。
A Tojo boy.
ヤクザと見りゃ俺みたいな駆け出しだろうが見境なしに襲ってきやがる。こっちの人数が揃ってりゃ相手も様子見るんだけどよ。あいにく一人で歩いてた。
Okay, I get that they said the Tojo clan was weakened, but like, the members are being hunted in the streets by another gang? How fucking weak have they become? Gray area civilians? What does that mean? It sounds like the Triad's taken over this town like crazy. Where's Tanamura? All this involvement of like the more Chinese groups just remind me that he was a thing. I know Skynance used to be there, but it's not there anymore. Where's Skynance? What are his connections to Daigo? I mean, they met and interacted in like the last game. Oh, has Akiyama gone back to homeless? From the Jinsei family. I'm gonna say, are you gonna realize that I'm Kazuma Kiryu? Okay. Oh my god, you're so dumb. I always say it's so funny in this game how often, like I feel like, especially after the ending of the 5th game, Kiryu should be a really well-known person. The pros and cons of getting drunk. If you consume too much alcohol, you'll get drunk. You can sober up by drinking water or just letting it wear off. And drunk people around the city are more likely to fight you. At the same time, your heaters will fill faster. So there are many benefits to drinking alcohol. Namely 1. Alright, shall I go later, bro? Later, LF. See you around. Oh, good heavens. Let's see if I can knock that sign over. Let's see if we'll work early, have a good stream tomorrow. Let's have a good sleep. Pow! I forgot I got charge moves. Sexy Grace. Spiders, darts, and bars. Where's my boy Akiyama? He's over at the Akari. The Aki way. The fuck does that mean? Oh! Safe key found on West Tai High Boulevard. So this open safes? Will this open this safe here? Hi, how are you? Hi, nice little office area you got here. I'm just gonna take whatever's going on in this safe. Don't mind me. I got a hunger belt. The fuck does that entail? Oh, it speeds up digestion. Oh, that's good. The more we eat, the more we eat. Oh, I can exit out this window conveniently and walk in through this. You can go so many. Is this a changing room? I mean, it seems to be in some kind of roomery. The changing room, but I don't even get what this place is. I don't see no clothes. I don't see no clothes. I came out to Sega? Oh, no, that's Party Karaoke and Slot Big Attack and the Hotel Gibson. Parkour. Oh. Do I need healing? Not really. Oh, but I gotta. Oh, they told me the stats thing. Oh, no, they did that before. That's not new. That's not new at all. Shut up, Ricky. I'm gonna just get the tuna burger. Yum, 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 yum. Arigato. Akiyama. Where's my boy Akiyama?
秋山って男を知らねえか。スカイファイナンスって金貸しをやってたやつなんだが、最近ここにいたらしいんだ。
あんた、秋山さんの何？
古いダチだ。
Hear you. You can't just say that and expect them to believe you. He's in hiding for one.
何か知ってるなら教えてくれ。俺は桐生ってもんだ。秋山に大事な用がある。
あんた、桐生って。
Yeah, it's me, Kazuma Kiryu.
そうだ。
Kiryu bear you.
いや、確かに間違いね。ずいぶん前テレビで。
Yeah, I was on the news for getting in a street fight involving like 100 people. I won though.
秋山さんもあんたの話をしてたことがある。そうか。
秋山の居場所。
このすぐ近くだ。その前に一つ頼みが。
なんだ。
そこのコンビニで。それだけだ。長年ホームレスや。
Man wants a bento. Easily obtained, my mans. Mother.
ダメです。もっと他のものを探しに行きましょう。ね。
Haruka-chan. Oh my god, it's Haruka's biggest fan. I thought that was me.
はるかちゃんのグッズって言ったって。そんなのもうどこにも売ってないじゃないの。
探せばきっとあるもん。はるかちゃんのグッズがいいんだもん。
売ってたとしてもはるかちゃんはダメよ。あの子のお父さんは悪い人なの。そんな人の娘さんなんていい子なわけないでしょ。
Oh, shut up, lady. The fuck's your problem? No one asked you. Dumbass. Thank you, tiny child.
あるわけないでしょ。
ママは会ったこともない人を勝手に悪い人だって決めつけちゃうの？もしかしたらいい人かもしれないよ。
もう何を言い出すのよ。
The maturity of these two feels backwards.
困らせないで。そんな悪い子もう知りません。
You're a bad apple.
ヤクザに育てられた子がいい子なわけないでしょうに。
あの子、はるかのファンだったのか。
That girl's a Haruka fan. I'm gonna get the bento first and come back for the side quest. Conflict. Well, what was that? I just kind of flailed my leg around and I got all banged up. Oh, I forgot about the heat move where I can bring him in here and shove their head in the microwave. I coughed at a weird time in the middle of that sentence. I guess I should bring some cat food on me. We're gonna get them in. We get him a bento or a pork bento? No, just the average bento. A few toughness Z's. Yeah.
ありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。いただきます。Parkour. Hold up. Parkour. Child.
お前
Hey, you.
お前ははるかのファンなのか。
そうだよ。あ、もしかしておじちゃんもはるかちゃんのファンなの？
んああ、そうなんだ。俺もはるか
You can't say the truth. You can only speak in half truths.
おじさん大人なのにはるかちゃん好きなんだ。変なの。おじさん、はるかちゃんのグッズ売ってるところ知らない？前はいっぱい売ってたのに、今はどこにも売ってないの。
いや、悪いが俺も知らねえな。
そっか。やっぱりはるかちゃんのお父さんがヤクザだからかな。はるかちゃんのお父さんはヤクザっていうのをしていた悪い人なんだって。だからママはそんな人の子供もきっと悪い子に決まってるって。最近ははるかちゃんの歌も聴いちゃダメって。
Didn't she have like one song?
そうか。それは残念だ。
This is really bumming me out how hard Haruka worked for her career.
お前はどう
And then this controversy just ruined it. This is exactly what happened to Park. She had an actually really promising career as a Yakuza, not as Yakuza, as an idol, but she was so worried about her controversies with her marriage to Majima that it all fell apart for her. At least Haruka got her one big concert.
はるかなんて言ってた？
私も友達作るのはうまくないけど、笑顔でいたらきっとお友達できると思うよ。一緒に笑顔で頑張ろうって言ってくれたの。
はるか。
This is really wholesome.
それでもうはるかちゃんの大ファンになっちゃった。
そうか。
おじさんははるかちゃんの
My favorite thing about Haruka? What kind she is.
優しいところだな。
優しいところ？
ああ、あいつはいつも自分より他の人のことを考えてやれる。あれがあいつの強さなんだろうな。きっと。
それ私もわかる気がする。私ね、握手会が終わった後もはるかちゃんを見ていたくてずっと公園に残ってたんだ。そしたらはるかちゃん会場のスタッフさんと一緒にお片付けしてたの。それ見ててはるかちゃんって可愛いけどすごくかっこいいなって思った。
そうか。さすがはるかだな。
あれ、どうしておじさんが嬉しそうな顔？
This is really wholesome and sweet.
そうか。
変なの。はるかちゃんのこと話せて嬉しい。
そうか。
前ははるかちゃんのことテレビで見たり学校で話したりしてたのに。でもあのコンサートでみんな変わっちゃった。悪い人が育てた子だなんて知らなかった。もう応援しちゃいけませんってお母さんも。
そうか。
それでも私は元気をたくさんくれたはるかちゃんを応援したい。もうアイドルじゃないかもしれないけど、私ははるかちゃんが好きだから。
This girl's sick. I love her. You're my new favorite person.
でもはるかちゃんのグッズ欲しかったな。
You didn't even have a name.
学校誕生日楽しみにしてたのに。
よし。俺がはるか
How are we gonna get Haruka merchandise?
の。ああ、誕生。
本当に？
Ayaka.
俺は
桐生って名字でしょ？
彼 カズマだ。
カズマさん。
じゃあ、
わかった待ってるねカズマおじさん。
さて、まずはドン・キホーテにでも行ってみるか。大抵のものは売ってるからな。
Okay, we'll deal with that later. I have your bento, sir. Have a bento on me.
買ってきた。
You deserve it.
食った食った。それじゃあ約束だ。
確か。
ああ、すぐこの下に。
なるほど。
Sewers. We're going to purgatory already? It's chapter 1. Damn. That's early. Whee! Oh, you can get an animation for that. The previous games just faded to black, and then you, and then you're in the sewers. There were stone columns here. Where'd those go? Akiyama? Akiyama, buddy? Oh, wow. Hey, buddy. Did you lose all your money again? I told you, Akiyama. Gotta stop falling for those scams. Those devious scams and lies. You exploded Skynance with your mind? Oh, you. Oh, Hana. At least she's safe. Oh, without Hana, you can't manage your fucking business because you're kind of incompetent. Despite only getting your money in the first place between a mixture of luck and hyper competency. Well, great. He didn't know shit either. Awesome. Amazing. If I had known you were hiding in the sewers, penniless, I would have not made the trip. Is he penniless or just dressing penniless? I might have talked over some stuff. Ah, fuck off. I mean, Akiyama just kind of seems at that point where it's like financially he's set. Oh, it's Ed. Not to pin this all on you, but this kind of feels like your fault, Kiryu, buddy. Shit. He recognized me from my really iconic appearance. Actually, it's the fourth chairman. The list? I'm on a list!
無所で体なまってないでしょうね。どうだろうな。朝のラジオ体操は欠かさなかった。健康的ですね。
I like the spinny knife. What's the term for those knives? They have like the ring for you to twirl around. Ed! Is this the one with the knee? Oh no, different attack. Ooh, combo. Yeah! Sick, Akiyama, sick. Damn, that guy was easy. Akiyama, I wanted to save him for last. Akiyama actually did it. So much more helpful than the AI in 5. He just kind of sat there while I tried so hard. Single opponent. You had 4 people with you. What a baby. You're a big bald baby, Ed. Ooh, gaga. Gaga goo goo. Well, now we kind of ruined Akiyama's hiding spot. Sorry, dude. Oops. I didn't mean to. I hate that guy. Really? He was kind of nothing, buddy. Did he? We kind of fucked him up. Okay, cool. You were like a step away from purgatory. Why don't you just go there? It would be so funny if you just got like shot immediately. That's a lie. That's all you ever do. It's Date-san. Hey Date, remember how you said not to pick a fight with the local triad? Sorry. Haruka. Oh, cool. So that's good news. Alright, oh, come on. The side matters all of a sudden. I forgot how nice it is to have more, like, options for fast travel. 3 through 5 were so restrictive. It's like there are 4 taxi op spots. That's on.
すみません、患者さんですか？でしたらご遠慮ください。衛生的に問題
Oh, come on.
こいつは警察の後輩で本庄だ。俺に遥の事故を知らせてくれたのがこいつだ。
本庄だ。あんたのことは伊達さんからよく聞いている。
I'm gonna call you Hanjo.
遥、どういう状況だ？
ICU にいる。とても会える状態じゃない。腰と肩を骨折して出血もあるが、一番深刻なのは
Jesus.
強く打って意識がない。重体だ。
何があった？
ひき逃げだ。
She ran into a man called Mr. Shakedown. We don't know the full story yet.
居合わせた沢村遥を引いて、今もそのまま逃げている。
ひき逃げ。大丈夫か、桐生？いや、今は何も考えられねえ。だろうな。けどこの話にはまだ続きがある。なんだと？
That's not the fucking time for your riddles, Riddle Master.
お前に見せたいものがある。
We seem to be in some sort of baby room. What do I look like? A big baby?
あれだ。事故に遭った時、車が突っ込んでくるのを見た遥が
So she got hit by a car and the baby was totally fine?
張って守ったものがある。
Why does it look so funny? Wonky little baby. Chapter 2. Life blooms anew. I'm gonna stop you right there, Yakuza Kiwami. No, this isn't Yakuza Kiwami. But I think this is where I'm gonna be on the stream for today. Cool. We seem to have gotten through a whole stream for once without some sort of internet issues. I think I might have done something that solves it for good, permanently, I hope. Goddamn. But that's it for Ricky Rexx tonight. Yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna peace on the fuck out. But first, I'm gonna find an ally of mine to raid. I'm gonna raid Sweets. She's playing Overwatch too. I think Sweets would like these games. I know she was playing through Judgment a while ago, which is a spin-off of, you know, Like a Dragon. But I will see you all Wednesday for another stream. Until then, I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm very tired. It's a big sleepy day. It's a sleepy day. I hate sleeping. If I didn't biologically need it to not die or explode, at least, I would not sleep. Oh, that's weird.